Hi, this is Three Amigops. Today we got a lot of, we got the same people. We got Jack and Jill, Adam Sandler.
Hello.
And we also got Justin from Just in Time. And today we got JoJo stands. Now, for those who don't know, in the hit show and manga that's been going on since the 80s, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, their version of superpowers is having ghosts that represent your willpower, and they have a superpower, and they're kind of cool. I don't know about you guys. They got a lot of personality, some good designs, and we're just going to rank them.
A lot of good designs, actually. A lot of great designs on here.
Specifically for Part 3 and Part 4. Part 3 is Stardust Crusaders.
Part 4 is Diamond is Unbreakable.
Yep, so those are the two. Part 1 and 2 didn't have stands because they used a thing called Hamon, because everything was ripping off Fist of the North Star with those parts.
And that got boring quick. They started running out of ideas, and they made Hamon do literally everything in the show. Like anything they needed, it would do.
Yep. So we're just gonna go over the stands. So let's do it for the protagonist. First one, Jotaro Kujo stand, Star Platinum.
That's like it's like a C tier, to be honest with you.
C tier.
It's so boring. It's boring.
I'd say he's a high B. I mean, okay. So basically, he just punches stuff.
Yeah, you can punch stuff and move really fast. And as a cop-out, spoilers. As a cop-out, they gave him the ability that Dio had, which is to stop time for an unknown period of time. And then they gave him that for no reason because they had similar stands. He has a similar stand to about half the cast. Half the cast can do the same thing.
Yeah, but he does it better.
Yeah, but no, he doesn't do it better than Dio. Dio could stop time for 11 seconds.
Okay, but doesn't his time stop also get like worse with every single part? So like his
because he keeps forgetting to do it.
He doesn't train it for
his stand
some
is just
weird
getting
reason.
worse and worse. Like there's no.
Actually, the reason he doesn't train it is because he decided to become a marine biologist for years.
Marine biologist that does stuff for the REO Speedwagon Foundation constantly. Like he never stopped.
Yeah, to me it's boring. It has no... the thing that makes stands interesting to me is they all have a cool ability that's useful to the plot. He didn't get a useful ability till the last 15 episodes.
Okay, but I do think some of the... Okay, the issue is that Part 3 really isn't that creative. But I do think when we get to Egypt, we see Star Platinum do more interesting things.
That made no sense. What did Starfinger do? Why was that? How did that work?
But that's in the first part, right?
Yeah.
But when you start seeing again at the casino with Darby, he was using Star Platinum's speed to just mess with the guy.
Yeah.
Instead of fighting, that's fun because now we're stuck with the dude who's just buff.
Yeah.
Trying to act smart. Or with when he did it with the younger Darby. The two Darby fights I thought was a really good use of Star Platinum because he couldn't just punch his way out of it. But the issue is the first half of
Part 3 is
Part 3 exists.
He punch good.
I think it has to be low B, very low B.
I can live with low B, but there's I can think of 20 better stands.
Oh no,
off the top of my head.
There's a lot of better stands, but it's just his design is fun. I like his design. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually it is a fun design.
All right, now we have the next one, which is Muhammad Avdal's stand Magician's Red, which is cool.
It's cool if it did stuff.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't do anything. It's just fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say I forgot his power. Is it just fire? I forget half of these because I haven't.
He can use fire and he could shoot onks. You know the onk you can get the cross. With
okay. Yeah. I played
of fire.
Rivals.
Yeah, and he can launch it. Because remember he launched it through a tunnel and it was a set timed bomb against Polnareff. And he can turn the fire off, kind of like Amaterasu.
And Naruto, yeah. It's cool. The design is rad. It's based off Egyptian theology. It's cool.
But it doesn't do anything.
No, yeah, it does not do anything.
I think it has to be a high C. I
can live with that.
I love Fruit Punch.
Okay.
Hermit Purple. I actually really like Hermit Purple.
Hermit Purple is really good. I just wish it didn't resort to being a discount Spider-Man.
Yeah, it did end up doing that, but its ability to break a camera and make a photo is pretty funny.
Or how he would put it in all pieces of technology. Yeah. And it would do what he wanted.
And it was the theory goes that all Hamon users get Hermit Purple as a stand, because you'll find out it's not going to on this list, but Jonathan, after he died and Dio took his body, did get a Hermit Purple-esque stand. And when they do have a stand, it is just vines that can emit Hamon through them. That's the theory.
It's a theory. They never really explain it.
It would never be.
Like, I think it's a fine stand because, like, obviously they want Joseph. Like, he already had his fun.
Yeah, he had abilities.
So he already had his part. Like, they don't want to give him something like too big, and I can respect that.
I thought it was useful to the plot. It never lost its relevance. It became useful constantly because you constantly need to find somebody.
And also, it's completely different from everyone else.
Yeah.
If we look at the lineup right now, it's probably one of the more unique stands.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you look at the image, it's just his hand because there's no stand.
It's literally
just
purple vines.
Yep, it's just vines coming out of some guy's hand.
Yeah. So let's put, honestly,
I like it B. I think it's better than
Mid B.
Mid B. Okay, mid B. Okay, next one. Hierophant Green, which is by the other Crusader, Kakuin.
My goat.
The goat, who
Ledo.
which is really funny because apparently in the original manga run, no one really cared about Kakuin, but he got such a fan presence later.
Yeah.
So now everyone really likes him now.
I don't understand specifically what his ability is he shoots a flowing green water and then also emeralds.
He's also made of water.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It
So
looks cool. Visually, the stand is one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah.
I think it looks great.
cool design. Again, doesn't do much because Kakuin kind of taps out for like the later half. I don't even think he fights. He doesn't even fight any of Dio's henchmen,
No,
right?
but he does fight Dio.
Yeah, he fights Dio after Geb takes him out.
He fights Dio.
Yep, totally fight. Nothing bad happens. He totally fights.
Nothing bad
fights Dio.
happens in the Dio fight. I mean, his design is just really good.
Yeah, it's a great design. The power he's made of water, but also emeralds, which is funny. Makes no sense.
I mean, I'm saying he's at least better than Magician's Red.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what would have made more sense? If he was filled with molten emerald and he shot out a molten liquid. That would make more sense.
I guess, yeah. What else do we have? All right, we have the probably, I think, out of all the Crusaders, my favorite, Silver Chariot.
Silver Chariot's awesome.
It's just a knight.
And has the design is awesome. And the fact that he's a rapier that can stab through reality that they never use again.
Yeah,
Use
yeah.
that once.
And he shoots and he can shoot it out too.
And it's so cool because like sometimes he'll just have like the arm out.
Yeah, yeah. Or he can take the armor off. I think he's easily.
I love that he can take the armor off. I love that design.
Excuse me. I think he's easily S.
A.
I think he's
I don't know
A.
I think
about S.
low S.
There's
No.
a lot
Actually, okay, yeah.
Here's the thing.
This is because of part 4, because we're including part 4. Now I get it, but like as of part 3, if it was just part 3, he's S.
S. Yeah, he's the best. He's one of the better.
But it's
part
just
three
a
stands.
knight.
But
Yeah.
that's cool.
I
That's
know.
more interesting than some of
The way
other
he
stands.
okay, it's
Yeah,
the
but
way
this is
he
part-
uses it.
If we're thinking of every single JoJo part, this guy loses every single fight from 3 off. Like
But-
after 3.
Yeah.
He's got aura.
Yeah. That's why he's an A.
A
He's
for
got
aura.
A
alright.
aura. I don't know if he's got S aura.
Yeah. He's got A aura. Like he's like highest in A.
Okay,
He's the litmus test.
If this was just part 3, then I would say S.
Yeah,
alright?
but this is all of JoJo.
There's a couple
Yeah.
crappy stands in here that just have enough aura to go to S, but that's not one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's the best. He has the best fights, right? In part 3,
You know, what
he's the
has
best
enough
character.
You know what has enough aura to go to S? Diver down.
Or
That's an aura.
Spoiler.
That's
Alright.
an aura stand.
Okay. But yeah, Polnareff's the best character. He's one of the only people that actually have a character arc in part 3.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He has the best fights, and he's the best character.
The most versatile stand. The one that has the most rules, and that makes it the most interesting. It can do stuff. Not the most rules. There's a couple of them with that.
I mean, it's like he can pop the armor off and get faster, but he loses his defense. He can shoot his rapier, but however, he loses the sword, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, but that's more cause and effect than Star Platinum has.
Yeah, and like
Star Platinum is just the fastest, strongest stand.
yeah, and that's it. But yeah, Silver Chariot's the easiest like A tier stand. It's just cool.
The Fool?
The Fool?
Boring. It doesn't do anything. The whole show, it doesn't do anything other than be like made of sand or whatever.
Well, yeah, no, it's Iggy can control, but Iggy is just Gaara.
Yeah, and he doesn't use anything cool that Gaara did. He doesn't do it. Gaara did all these cool things with the sand, and then Iggy did none of that, and then was a dog.
I'm trying to remember. So, didn't do anything in the Geb fight except get yeeted.
That was the best part.
Pet Shop. Oh, wait, no. Pet Shop, he literally went under the seabed and made air bubbles with the sand so that he could breathe on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That is cool. He did do what Goku did against Frieza.
And then there was that. And then in the final fight with Vanilla Ice, he made a sand clone of Dio.
Oh, yeah. You know, that is more that is more useful than any of the other ones.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like a D tier stand because again, it doesn't do anything because Iggy didn't do much, but like it's still kind of cool.
It's cool. I think my thing is I don't really love Iggy as a character because I think he shows up late and then is just we're supposed to think he's cool because he's a dog, but which is cool. Dogs are cool. I love dogs.
Yeah, nothing really interesting happens until the Pet Shop fight.
Yeah, he's just a jerk. He's just mean the whole time.
Yeah, because he's a stray who didn't want to do this, but they're forcing him to do it.
Yeah.
And then the moment he has a change of heart, he suffers the repercussion of that.
We can spoil it at this point. Spoiler one's done. He dies. Brutally. Brutally dies.
Yeah, because they decided to have the guy who just has a knight and a dog who can control sand fight a vampire who can erase anything his stand touches, and they go, "Yeah, this is a fair fight."
Dude, they won. You know what's crazy? They won.
Yeah.
That's what's insane.
But they wouldn't have won if Dio didn't make Cream a vampire.
Yeah.
I think he's above Magician's Red, but under Hierophant Green.
That's fair.
There's no way it's better than Hierophant Green.
That's fair.
And now, of course, the main villain, which is here a little early, but Dio, the villain stand, the world. This is Star Platinum with Aura.
This is a way cooler and more interesting version of the Star Platinum.
Yeah, unironically, I think this is an S tier.
Yeah, this one, it has a great design. It fits Dio very well. It's Dio's stand. It's just Dio as a stand. With a very interesting ability. He is a little less strong and fast as Star Platinum, but he has the ability to stop time.
He is equal. It is complete. It is 1-to-1 equal in strength, speed, everything. It's just that Dio can stop time for at first 5 seconds, then he takes Jonathan's blood and it becomes 10 seconds. But at that point, it's too late. Star Platinum's already started doing the world.
Yeah, it keeps getting better. It steals Joseph's blood.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it keeps getting better. It has. And then he uses the time stop so interestingly. Like he throws knives at people. That's a genius thing to do if you're in stop time. If you throw something, the object will stay in motion and it'll hit them and they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, and he stops it right before it does impact. So that way, because if you stop time, it's not going to like fully pierce. But
yeah. No, it's perfect. It's very well done.
He also used it in like a really funny way to intimidate people, like that scene with Polnareff where he would just...
He picked Polnareff and put him like 3 stairs lower.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. He wouldn't let them get close.
And he kept on running up, then he'd like turn the corner, and then it was like, I didn't go upstairs. I didn't do anything. And then Dio was just standing there like...
Or how he would teleport behind people like nothing personnel, kid. Like when he did against Whole Horse.
Whole Horse. I like that. There's a weird. Star Platinum does this too. For some reason, they gain the ability to fly. Do you remember that during the final fight?
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be. I don't even know what he was thinking.
I think that's just due to Iraqi wanting them to pose more creatively.
Yeah, I think it's just like, hey, it'd be raw.
Yeah, no, they literally they fly due to aura. They fly so high. It's like they're in the sky for no reason. It makes no sense. But then also there's a weird scene when he first stops time. That the world does something that any of these other stands rarely do, is that the world moves without command from Dio. It moves and it grabs the bullets, and no other stand did that. I just thought that was interesting.
It is. It's really. I mean, the world is an interesting stand. It's got lore. It's the penultimate stand. Its power is busted.
It stopped time in the intro.
Oh yeah. It also broke the intro.
Yeah, classic. It's one of 2 stands to ever do that.
And it hyped, and unironically, I think the world is probably the only stand where the hyped up aspect of its ability paid off.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't in this one, but King Crimson that's a valid one.
Well, no, he was shown already. It was just him actually explaining. I mean, like we knew Dio had the world. We had no idea what it did.
Yeah.
And then when we find out what it did, oh god, there was immediate repercussions because no one was King Crimson. Everyone knew what it did. Not everyone knew what it did, but we could. He explained what it did.
To an extent.
Like at the halfway point of the show, and then he fully explains it at the end.
Yeah.
So we knew about King Crimson. Dio is like we had like 60 episodes to figure this one out.
Literally nobody. That's why it was like so funny and intimidating when he just like kept on moving Polnareff.
Down 3 stairs, yeah.
Because wait, what is his ability?
Why does is he bending reality? Why does Polnareff keep on like shifting back down?
Does this have to do with the vines? Like what is this doing?
And then he explains, I stopped time, but then you realize he just picked him up and like put him down the stairs in 11 seconds.
And he still has the vampire strength, so like and he also has the vampire because Dio's a vampire. He's also a vampire, so this dude is strong.
He was broken.
Even without the world. He was a threat even without a stand. Because everyone else is a regular person. Dio is a 6 foot tall, built like Dwayne The Rock Johnson vampire.
Dude, jacked.
Who can shoot lasers out of his eyes, which he forgot he can do, and also regenerate, freeze. Get rid of all the heat in your body if he touches you.
Yeah. Except he touches people multiple times and it doesn't happen.
Yeah, because I think Araki forgot that he had vampire powers.
Yeah.
No, actually control it, trust me.
Yeah, trust
He didn't forget. He didn't forget. He can decide when he wants to do that.
Yeah.
And now the most powerful stand in the whole show.
Yeah. Tower of Grey, a stand everyone forgets. It was a fly that took the tongues of people.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's a funny joke there,
Sweet.
Chief. I mean, basically the only reason that it was an issue is because they couldn't
see it.
No, they could. It's just they were on a plane and Star Platinum was too strong for the baby level stand. So Cockeween took care of him.
Sick.
So I don't know. This is E tier.
That's right.
Yeah.
S tier. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Put an F.
F.
It's only funny because of the situation they're in.
Okay, fine. Tower of Grey's F tier. I mean, it's just a fly. It's
a fly.
Just a fly.
Didn't they only use it to just like spy on them? Isn't that it?
Yeah.
No.
It took the tongues of all the people around them.
Yeah, it was sent to assassinate them, and then the guy, there was that old guy who faked his death, so that way they didn't realize he was the stand user.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. Dark Blue Moon. I actually like Dark Blue Moon.
Dark Blue Moon is cool, but it's just underwater Star Platinum.
Yeah, I like its design though. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's just Captain Tennille wasn't that interesting.
Yeah.
I think he's under Magician's Red, but he's not in D tier.
Yeah, I think he's low C.
Yeah, he's a low C. Strength by the monkey forever.
That was funny. I thought that was really funny actually.
I mean, it just what did it specifically? It can transform anything based on your what is it like courage or like or like your bravado.
I think it was like how much you fear him because he was a monkey. And it was like if you're afraid of him because he like took that girl and she was like terrified of him.
No, because the ship was a haunted ship and it killed like the crew before any of that happened. But it was actually like a rinky-dink boat.
Yeah,
I think it's like it's fueled by something and he can just transform like a dumpy object into something big.
I don't remember.
It was very not really well explained.
A lot of these characters and a lot of these stands in part 3 are so forgettable.
You're gonna have to start explaining them before like we actually get on to
this is a D tier.
Oh yeah, it's just a boat.
It's just a monkey doing stuff. Ebony Devil was
I'm just gonna pull it up.
That was the puppet that was in Polnareff's room.
Oh yeah, this guy.
It was just Chucky. It was just the stand was just Chucky. Only it was
that was a funny episode. I'll give him that. That was a funny episode.
It was a really good episode, but the stand wasn't the Chucky doll. It was something that possessed the Chucky doll. So if you do something, you can possess an inanimate object. So the stand wasn't the doll; it was a thing inside the doll, which is very odd.
It's whatever. It's like it's such a mid stand. It's just like it's on the same level as like the ghost of Christmas Past.
Yeah,
it can just possess things. It's like It's a lame stand.
It's better than strength, but it's a D tier, mainly because literally if anyone else fought it except Polnareff, it would immediately lose.
Yeah.
But it's because it's Polnareff and he's a goofball and all he has is a sword. It's really not that good.
I like Yellow Temperance.
Yeah, Yellow
Rubber Soul's
Temperance is basically a goop. Yeah, it's a goop that lets you transform into looking like someone else. And if it gets on you, it basically it's it sticks onto you and it multiplies until it fully absorbs you and it like melts you. Except the user. The user can do it fine.
It's cool.
It's by Rubber Soul.
Great name. Great album.
Great out. Yeah, exactly. And I think of the original lineup of stands, it's one of the more fun ones.
It's the most interesting.
I think it's under Star Platinum. Yeah, it's under Star Platinum.
Okay, honestly, I would say it. I'd put it above Star Platinum, honestly.
Ooh.
I held my tongue, but I agree. It's way more interesting than
All
Star
right,
Platinum.
we can put it above Star Platinum.
Star Platinum isn't interesting until part 4 or the end of part 3.
I was going to say, because Rubber Soul, the guy himself, isn't that interesting.
No, he's a generic JoJo villain.
He's just a guy who's arrogant, and there's better guys who are arrogant as we get down later.
I mean,
so that's why I was going to put him under Jotaro. The Hangman, Jay Giles, probably I would argue the best small arc in the first half of part 3.
And his killer name, Jay Giles, man rocks.
Jay Giles and the Hangman. So this is actually, I guess, a two-parter because basically the plot setup was that this is the guy that killed Polnareff's sister.
Yeah.
And this guy teamed up with another guy that we'll get to next, Whole Horse. And they which is really funny because when you realize it, if all 5 Crusaders fought 5 decent stand users, they would just lose because they couldn't even handle Hanged Man and the Emperor.
Was Hanged Man, did he have 2 left hands? Is that it?
Yeah, and he had the Assassin's Creed
Hidden Blade,
and he would only show up in a reflection.
Yeah,
but I knew he could teleport from reflection to reflections.
I just forgot it was like one of those, like, you know, the guy that Josuke sees, so he copies his hair. It's like one of those where like he had 2 left hands.
No. Jay Giles was like this ogre-looking gross thing. Yeah. But Hangman.
No, I know that. I just thought it was funny that he remembered he had 2 left hands. I thought 2 left hands is just a funny thing to have.
Yeah. So this guy literally just it's any reflective surface this guy can warp, and if he stabs you in the mirror, you get stabbed in real life. But the stand isn't there, so you can't fit. So how it works is a stand fights a stand, but you couldn't hit Hanged Man because he wasn't there, tangible in the world. He was tangible in a mirror.
You know, it's funny. They kind of ripped that off Mirror Master from the DC Comics. I mean, not fully, but it's similar. It's a very similar power set.
Yeah, a little. I think it's really cool. I honestly...
I do like Hangman.
I like the Hangman. I like Jay Giles. I really think this is like a high B.
They played a very similar stand in part 5.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of... There's more similar ones as you keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, I forget most of part 3, but like, I had to do a quick refresher, so I was just like on my phone for a minute. Like, that is like... I don't know how I could forget him because that's like the coolest concept ever.
Yeah. And like they're like trying to outrun him, but like they're literally Polnareff's freaking out. Like there's like one scene I remember where they steal someone's car, and then Polnareff goes any explicit thing and he like breaks the car's like mirrors.
Yeah.
As he's driving, he's like, I gotta get out of here. But then he finds another car and Hanged Man's in that car's mirror. Yeah. And like,
he was teamed up with the most boring stand in the whole thing.
No, hold on. We're gonna get there. All right. So Hangman, I think he's a high B or a low A.
Low A.
Low A.
Low A. Yeah. Hangman is cool.
All right. Screw you, Jack. Emperor is cool as hell. It's a gun.
Yeah, it's just a gun.
Yeah, that's so funny though.
You ever see the images of like he's twirling his gun, but the gun's going through his fingers, and it's like cool as hell.
Yeah,
that's
it's
cool.
a gun where he controls where the bullet moves.
Yeah, but it's not in an interesting way. He just does it with his eyes or something.
And yet no one technically beat him.
Yeah, no, that's true.
No one beat him.
But they come up with a way cooler version of that in part 5.
I thought it was worse.
What? It's way cooler.
I mean, it's
Sex
cooler.
Is way more interesting.
Nah. See, because it's not the gun. It's 6 little goblins. That's just a gun, and that's funny. Because he's a cowboy.
That is cool.
Oh, what is the stand?
Cowboys do rock. I've been on Team Cowboy 18 years running. I love Cowboys.
They're like, what are we gonna do for the cowboy guy? His stand, gun.
Oh, guys, what is this stand? Oh, I can't see it. Yeah, it's my gun.
Yeah. That's also the fun. Like, where is the stand? As the guy's holding a gun, and it's like the stand is the gun.
I didn't like it as much.
I mean,
as
they kind of forget
any
about
other
this,
gun stand they ever did.
They kind of forget about this later, but like your normal people are supposed to like not see the stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see Emperor. Everyone can see Emperor.
It's just a gun.
You can't, but the thing is, I don't think it's like people could see where the bullet goes. Because again, he controls where the bullet goes.
Okay, because I was about to say, imagine just seeing a guy just like doing like a finger gun and then just bang, and then he dies.
Okay, but that'd be raw.
They made a whole anime about that, actually.
Oh yeah, was that Nabara?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but it was the one where the kid kills the whole guy's family. He goes, have you ever read One Piece?
But yeah, Emperor.
Put whoever you want. I don't even listen to my opinion. I just don't agree. I don't like that.
I think it's a high B. It's a high B. I like
High
him.
B's fair.
I like him more than Hermit Purple.
I like Whole Horse more than I like characters. I don't like the gun.
Yeah, but I feel like if Whole Horse had a real stand, he wouldn't be as cool.
Yeah.
Because
that is true.
Also the way like he's always like used with other stands and it's like perfect.
Yeah, because he's a combo. Like he's never by himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it matches the character, right? Because you expect two guys with two ghosts, and he just has a gun. It's a good subversion.
Empress, what did she do again?
Empress was essentially, I think, Jonathan got infected with something in his arm, and basically he lost because he has a robot arm. Because in part 2 he lost it in this fight with cars. Joseph. Do I keep saying Jonathan?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm losing it, man. Joseph. Lost his arm in part 2.
Yeah, and he has the robot arm.
He's a robot arm. So on his real arm, there was this like virus that got onto his arm.
Yes, I remember.
And it had it would control his arm, and then it started talking back to him.
Yeah, and then he would like. This was one of the only Joseph. It was one of like 5 Joseph episodes in the whole part 3.
Yeah,
but those are always the best ones. I love Joseph. It's the one that it opened his mouth and he went, "What the?" He just started. He like freaked out. It was really funny.
Yeah, and then it would like steal things and get Joseph in trouble.
Yeah,
and I really don't know what the Empress's end goal was, because
it was really just to piss him off.
Yeah, and it's like if Dio. So for context, these guys were assassins made by Dio to kill them, and I have no idea what the goal of the Empress was supposed to be.
Dio was just like, oh, there's another JoJo. Piss him off a little. I don't like him.
No, really, the only way he could have died is if Empress somehow made it look like he killed somebody and had the weapon and then got a cop there to shoot the
No. Don't you remember at some point the Empress is somehow stronger than his robotic arm, so it's like trying to stab a nail into Joseph's neck while he's like, and it went through his robot arm. And I think the only way he tricked it is I think he burnt it off.
I think it was just like weak to fire.
Was this
when Avdol was dead for some reason?
Well, yeah, because Whole Horse shot him. I'm sorry, yeah, Whole Horse shot him.
Yeah, Whole Horse shot him, and then what was the circumstances of him coming back again? I don't remember.
Basically, the bullet, he ducked his head back, and the bullet
grazed up. Yeah.
So he faked his death, so that way Dio couldn't find out. So that way Avdol can prep for when they get to Egypt. Yeah, no, we're not. Okay, plot aside, it's dumb. It's dumb. Okay,
yep, let's give him prep time. He's Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman.
Prep time to get. Dude, he got whooped. He got molly-whopped.
He got wrecked by
Batman. No prep time versus Avdol with prep time. Who wins? Batman.
Dude. So yeah, I think Empress is Empress.
So boring.
Honestly, I think we should swap Tower of Grey and Empress now that I think about it.
Yeah, okay, but at least Tower of Grey did something. At least Tower Grey gave a plot relevant reason to do something. They were on
Empress
a plane.
is kind of funny.
Yeah, but that's mainly because Empress was riffing off of Joseph. Wheel of Fortune is basically a reference to what was it? The ZZ Top video.
The ZZ Top.
The character's name is also ZZ. And essentially is the more confident the user is, the more deadly the car is.
Yeah, it's like all those things always remind me of Kite's ability in Hunter x Hunter.
I mean, if it did something cooler, then I'd get it. But literally, it's just a loser who worked out one arm.
Sick. Quagmire did that.
Yeah. Quagmire did. It's literally Quagmire, and then he just got more confident because no one could fight a car.
Oh yeah, this was the car.
Yeah, this is the car.
I remember it was the car that I just remember it being funny that they walk outside and in JoJo every time, for anyone who doesn't know, every time there's something intimidating, the Japanese kanji for intimidating floats around it, and then they walk outside, it's just a car and it has all the letters floating around it, and it's really funny.
Yeah, no, it's very very funny. So sorry, I was looking at my phone when I really shouldn't.
I just remember I remember this episode, like these episodes specifically, because I just really hated it.
Yeah, very boring. Very boring.
It
was also nothing. Like nothing happened.
The only funny part is they cut it out of the anime is because part 3 was, forever, is that when Wheel of Fortune beats Jotaro, he says, "We did it, guys. Part 3 is over." And they cut that out of the anime.
Sick. It's a reference to the
this guy's just a Redditor.
Yeah, for
the album cover.
What?
This guy's just a Redditor. This character's a Redditor.
Oh no, that means he has to go pretty low then.
This character,
what do you mean?
This is just if you give your average Reddit mod a stand, all right?
I don't know. Have you guys seen my karma? That thing's going to nest.
Oh, true. I think it's above Ebony Devil.
Yeah, Ebony Devil is boring.
Because I like the context of you need to be confident to use it. So the fake bravado, the moment it gets shattered, so if it was given to someone who's just ultra confident, it's unstoppable. But it's not.
Which one was Justice?
Justice is if it cuts you, it sends its fog.
Yeah,
it's made of fog through your hole, and then you're now a puppet.
And yeah.
And Enya the Hag uses it. Now, I like it because it essentially turns people into zombies.
I like Enya the Hag, actually. I like the character.
I like it. In the way that Star Platinum, it's made of fog. It controls you, right? So if you get cut, it sends the fog through the hole, and it now controls you, right?
Yeah.
So Star Platinum, it's well, how do you beat something that's just fog? And then Star Platinum's what if I inhaled it? All of it. And it just inhaled it, and then it won.
That's funny.
And I'm okay.
Let's see.
I like it more than Hierophant Green. I will say that.
I don't.
Oh, no, you don't.
Hierophant Green is... You're blinded by your love for the character Kakyoin, not the stand.
No,
Green.
It's no one can dodge the Emerald Splash, Justin.
It's
literally constantly dodged.
Okay, this is an issue of I feel like it wasn't planned correctly. The stand is it cool? Yeah, it just wasn't planned correctly because as Josh said, he just sucked the fog up.
So funny.
I feel if this was in any other part, Justice would low key be a top tier stand no one can beat, but because Araki couldn't figure out a good way to beat it, say, all right, Star Platinum.
I'm sorry, but this this whole section in the anime just
sucks.
It's terrible. It's the Tenchi Bridge of JoJo.
You know what? Justice could have been would be a very, very interesting stand in part 4.
Oh yeah,
that would have given Josuke a fun way to beat him.
And imagine Josuke would have, or it could be
the hand
Rohan.
could wipe him from reality.
Oh yeah. Oh my god,
that would make more sense. All right, can we put it a little lower just because of that? Because this is in the wrong part.
No.
This is in the wrong part.
I like it more than okay. Hold on, Jack. Better or worse than Hierophant Green?
Hierophant Green is boring. Hierophant Green's on the same level as Magician's Red. It's the same just they gave it an elemental projectile for no reason.
Yeah, no, Justice is just better.
What was cool when
don't...
Hierophant Green was introduced, it could puppeteer people. That was badass.
Yeah.
But if they stuck with that idea instead of making it splash things and doing this.
Yeah.
Why did it do this to splash? It gave it a Kamehameha. It was so weird.
Well,
it's aura, bro.
Yeah, aura. It's aura farming. Hierophant Green's just aura farming. Next one I actually do like. It's the Lovers, which is one little crab.
That's Steely Dan's?
Yeah, it's Steely Dan's.
Yeah.
The little crab gets into your brain and essentially starts messing around and it multiplies over and over again.
That's the one that makes him fall in love with that lady, right? Or each other.
No. It's the Lovers. Basically, any damage you do to Steely Dan, it goes to
you.
but he can only work on one person at a time, and it multiplies more and more.
I'm thinking of Love Deluxe,
Yeah, you're thinking of Love Deluxe,
which is the hair one that that really swooned our boy Coach.
Yeah. So I like the Lovers. It's very weird and hyper specific.
It's cool. Steely Dan's cool.
Steely Dan's cool because the whole episode is they're trying to fight this thing inside Joseph's brain, right? And meanwhile, Steely Dan keeps trying to bait Jotaro to beat the crap out of him. And Jotaro can't because if you hurt Steely Dan, you hurt
Joseph,
hurt Joseph, which I think is interesting. I think it's under Star Platinum.
Yeah.
It's like right under it in B.
Actually, okay, because we said this section sucks because I forget this part. Did he ever try killing himself? Was that what Jotaro was doing?
Yeah.
He was trying to prevent him from killing himself, then he was messing around with him?
Well, yeah, Steely Dan kept trying to kill himself.
Okay, yeah.
Like, there's a whole part where, like, he goes, oh, I'm going to cross this bridge. Oh, no, it's a giant gap. I'm going to jump. And then Jotaro had to, like, be a bridge, and Steely Dan goes...
Oh, yeah, he grabs his stand. Is that the one where he grabs his stand? They're laying flat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he's, like, holding a bridge, and then Steely Dan walks over, like, oh, no, I'm going to step on your back really painfully. Oh, don't you want to hurt me, Jotaro? And Jotaro's like, I'm going to kill him the moment the stand goes away.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And then he beats the snot out of Steely Dan. It's good.
Okay, I don't like how they get rid of the stand, but I feel like the stand's like really funny. This is like a really good character and stand duo. Same with like Whole Horse.
Yeah, I mean, a stand is nothing without his character.
Yeah, that's why he's in B. That's why Lovers is B. Sun on paper.
He's the most powerful stand. Here's a question that I always thought. If it is the sun as a stand and is a small, like, why does it not have a gravitational pull?
Because that's the thing is that it doesn't have one. It's just the heat from the sun.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a ball of heat.
This
which also they don't even say his name. His name is Arabia Fats.
like domino fats? Is that
yeah.
Okay.
So basically it's really hot and you just melt under the sun. And the issue is if we think about this realistically, basically if this would work in a fight, basically you would summon the sun. First of all, the sun affects the user as well. You just generate a ball of heat above you, right? And the downside is the only reason that they didn't figure it out is because he had like a mobile cart that was a mirror.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, actually. And they hid behind the rock.
Yeah. And then Jotaro realized that the rock was flipped and he threw a pebble at it and the guy literally was knocked out because he's this fat, unshaped guy.
Yeah.
And the best part is a vampire hired him and the vampire dies in the sun.
It was stupid.
Why does he have this guy? Why did he not kill this guy immediately?
This whole section pisses me off so much because if you know about Star Wars, you know the speeders, they use a mirror and you never notice that they used a mirror to make it look like it's hovering. Realistically, I don't think they would ever notice.
It doesn't even make sense. It's just
like, how are you going to notice a mirror like that in the desert when you like, how are you going to think clearly with the sun beating on your head like that?
Yeah, it also shoots.
Well, he is Aura, so Jotaro is just badass.
It's so funny because they noticed it and then they laughed and it's like hee ha 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 ha.
Nah, this is an easy E tier because like it is really cool, but like the setup you need for it is dumb. The guy has no care. It's just a fat guy in an air conditioned little car.
Yeah.
It's only E tier because they didn't do anything cool with it.
Well, no, it's E tier because it is. I mean, it does do stuff. Because remember when they went to attack and it shot fire and solar flares down?
It's a snooze fest.
Yeah. Death 13, however, is just Freddy Krueger, and that's really cool.
That is the sickest design.
Yeah.
It looks like a sad. It looks like one of those Italian clowns.
If it was just Death, I feel like the name would be really stupid, but Death 13 is such a baller name.
Yeah. That is rad.
So it's anything in the dream that he does to you, just like Freddy Krueger affects you
in real life, yeah.
In real life, but however, anything you do to yourself also counts as it, and if when you wake up, you forget the dream, and the stand user's actually a baby.
So cool.
Which I think that's like, that's easily above Hermit Purple and
That's
Whole
right.
Horse.
Dio hired a baby.
He's evil.
No, the baby was evil, and then the baby was
how does Dio find this guy?
Well, no, Dio didn't for the first bunch of people. Enya found it.
Oh, this one was Enya?
Yeah, of the first bunch of people were Enya. The Egyptian people were Dio.
Okay.
I liked them. I like Death 13. I think, if I remember, the baby doesn't control it because it's a baby. If it's assumed that the baby has no control over this thing.
I know, because the baby's fully aware of it because he picked Kakyoin to use the stand on.
Oh yeah, okay. So this baby is just evil.
Yeah, it's an evil baby who has full consciousness of good and evil and chooses to murder people.
It's funny that it proves the nature over nurture debate because this is like a literal baby. Like this is a newborn.
It is a newborn baby who is capable of rational thinking, smart logical processes, and is able to think in full sentences in proper adult English going, I really want to kill Kakyoin.
So sick.
This has to be A, right? Under Hangman?
Yeah. Under Hangman.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's
Which
fair.
one is Judgment? Is that?
Judgment was the genie that made fake fake monster avatars for Polnareff when he was making wishes.
Oh, yeah.
It's by Cameo. Basically, Polnareff, the guy's like, I'm a genie. And then Polnareff's like, oh, can my sister come back? Yeah, okay. And then he makes a construct of his sister.
He does a monkey's paw.
Yeah, and the sister immediately goes, it's not real wishes, it's a fake construct.
Yeah.
If he wished for money, the money would come and attack him. It's just essentially an attack without the stand needing to be there. And it's very forgettable.
Yeah, because I don't even know what... I cannot...
Don't you remember this was when they went on and they found Avdol's dad? And then Polnareff went off on his own because he was still mad about letting Avdol die. And then it turns out Avdol's dad was Avdol in disguise, but Cameo was on the island as well.
I remember the island, but I don't remember.
Once they defeated him, they found a bamboo reed sticking from the ground, and Avdol went, hey, buddy, why don't we enjoy this manly activity of peeing? And then they peed on the bamboo reed.
That's funny. The manly activity of peeing is funny.
And they were both taking a piss on the guy because he buried himself underground so that they couldn't find him. And then the guy, I don't know, I think he drowned on pee or something. It was weird.
Sick. He's a little pee boy.
He's a little pee boy.
They did so many disgusting things in this part.
Oh my god, there's so much.
They fed the baby because they couldn't kill the baby morally.
Yeah, they morally. I remember that. Yeah.
They morally couldn't kill the evil baby who was in full conscious, knowing that he killed people just because he was a baby.
So yeah, Judgment's an F tier. It's not really that interesting.
Yeah.
I think he's worse than the Empress.
High Priestess is kind of boring as well. I was looking at the wiki to remind me.
Okay, High Priestess.
It has an interesting power, but it doesn't do anything.
Okay, doesn't no, it does. It's cool. It merges with any material.
Yeah, it becomes the seabed or whatever.
Yeah, because at first it starts being metal, and it has the properties of metal, and then whatever material it goes into, it then copies said material, and then
dude, like Kevin Levin from Ben 10.
No, it's literally Kevin Levin.
That's cool. Kevin Levin's the man.
And when it went to the seabed, which is what they wanted to avoid, it became rock.
Yeah.
So it was the seafloor. The issue is that the stand user is the stand user is so forgettable that she did not have a canon design.
Oh yeah, it's a long range stand, so it never shows the
Basically it was but the only comment we know is that she might have been beautiful. I think Polnareff says that.
She was given a canon design in Heritage of the Future.
No, it's not canon.
I thought it was canon.
No, he redesigned it.
Which one is that?
It's the Capcom fighting game.
Oh, I only ever played All-Star Battle R and Eyes of Heaven.
No, he redesigned her in the 2000s for a JoJo art book, but the Heritage one is not canon. He redesigned that one since. Yep, it's not canon anymore.
Okay. I can't wait till part 4.
But
the best stand.
That was similar though.
It's similar, but it's not the canon design anymore.
Okay.
But High Priestess, it's cool because they're in a submarine and it molds with metal, and I think on paper it's really strong, but it's a jobber.
Just a jobber.
I think it's
D.
Under Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, because Wheel of Fortune's a funny car.
Okay, now we're officially in the second half of part 3. This is Battle in Egypt, and we have Geb, and I
Geb is really
cool. Like Geb. It's just water in the desert that can move and
Gab is
assassinate
cool,
people.
and Duel is cool.
Wasn't the guy blind? Wasn't
Yeah,
that, like,
he
his
was
whole
blind.
thing?
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
blind.
Okay,
He
yeah.
was awesome.
Honestly,
This is where I start actually remembering the stands.
because Battle of Egypt's the good part of part 3.
We're coming up with the 2 best characters in the part
All
by
right,
far.
but Gab is like, it's cool, it's simple, it's easy, it's rad. I think it's above. Oh,
it's above Emperor.
I think it's an A above Hangman.
I can live with that.
I don't think above Hangman, but Death 13.
Well, no,
yeah.
because Hangman has a cool ability, right? It's just Jay Giles is just.
Less cool.
Endul is raw, and he uses water to assassinate people in the desert.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it's specifically made to assassinate people. Like, it can go in your body and shank its way out. It's cool. It's way cooler than Hangman, and way cooler than Death. And Endul is just cool.
Yeah, and Duel's the man.
Like, Endul's rad.
Speaking of the man, we got Oingo and Boingo. Can we do them together?
Yeah,
we can rate them together because they're not.
No, because Boingo did an episode by
Yeah,
himself.
because he lived on.
Okay,
Boingo
so-
lived on the last
So
survivor.
Yellow Temperance, the reason I didn't want him so high is because Kanum, which is Oingo's stand, is just Yellow Temperance, but with a
way
better guy.
Yeah, way more interesting. But it's not even as cool as Boingo. Boingo is the way better version.
Well, yeah, but
It's
we
way
got to do
cooler.
Oingo first. We
Yeah.
got to do Oingo. So Oingo has Kanum, which makes it so that he can mold his face into anyone else's face.
Yeah, and
Now it's
But it's not his whole body.
Not as a
Oingo is a Oingo and Boingo are brother assassins. They fight together, which makes their power interesting because Boingo, if I remember, he can make a comic book, and it actually happens.
No. It's his book predicts the future.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Oingo then makes it so that the future happens. So if it says, "Oh, in the future, Jotaro is going to put a grenade in a piece of bread," right?
Yeah.
There's a chance that will never happen. So Kanum makes it so that if
Yeah.
that bread wants to kill Polnareff, he disguises himself as Jotaro
Jotaro, yeah.
to put it to make that happen. Which is
great.
what he tries to do. I think
It's great.
he was.
It's one of the most entertaining parts of the whole show for me. I love those episodes.
Oingo and Boingo are great. I love Oingo and Boingo. And it's a weaker Yellow Temperance, but Oingo is
Much-
better than Rubber Soul.
Way more fun.
I forget if it was the intro or outro. Didn't they get like their own segment?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
sung their own song.
Yeah.
The Oingo Boingo song. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Which they
I just forgot if they used that as the intro or the outro. I think it was the outro.
it was the outro.
Yeah.
And they have their own art
And there was
style.
2 versions because there was one with Whole Horse.
Yeah, but no, we're going too far.
Weird
We're going too far.
science.
Whoa. We'll do that with
Science.
Pongo. We go. I think it's like under Hermit Purple, above Yellow Temperance, like easy.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing, but worse. But like Oingo is a better character. And his brother Boingo, who's in 2 episodes, as we said. I'm sorry, not
Yeah.
2, 4 total, because it's
Yeah.
2-parters.
I love Boingo's stand actually.
But yeah, Boingo is great, and he's very funny because he's a little twerp
Yeah,
in
he's
the
a
beginning.
total-
And then Whole Horse comes back and kidnaps him.
Yeah, it's
like
so
puts
funny.
him in a suitcase.
It's so funny. It's awesome.
And Whole Horse is like, "What does the book said?" And Boingo goes, "You kidnapped me. I want to eat." And Whole Horse like punches him. He's like, "Tell me."
Dude, they literally do a Family Guy episode ripping that off. It's so funny.
It's so funny. This has to be under Death 13. It's so funny.
Yeah, no, and
Yeah.
and that stand itself is one of the more interesting ones. It predicts the future, but it's not really a future. It's like
You have to make the future.
It's a funny. It's just more like an ideas book. It's like a self-help book you can read. And be like, you should do this.
It's
really
literally
funny.
a what if. It's like, well, if you do this, this will 100% happen.
And it's all the most cartoonish. It's
What was it? It was Whole Horse is like, what was it? If you shoot this water pipe on the 12th
Yeah.
strike of the clock, right?
so funny.
Therefore, the bullet will ricochet and instantly whack Polnareff. But however, because Whole Horse shoots it at the 11th one, it immediately goes and shoots himself by
It's so
accident.
funny.
It's so stupid.
It also begs the question: once the bullet ricochets, does Whole Horse lose control of the bullet?
Yeah, because the book controls the destiny of
Yeah.
it. It's the interference of his stand.
And now we're at Anubis, which is cool. Anubis
but-
is cool, but
yeah,
it's not
which
a
is-
stand.
No,
for me.
it is like, okay. So basically, what Anubis is it's the stand is inside the sword. If you pick up the sword, the stand possesses you and you fight. But the thing is, it also adapts to you. So it gets a hand of Chaka, right? So Chaka fights Polnareff and he instantly loses, right?
Yeah.
Then they drop the sword, but the sword entices people to pick it up. So then his barber Khan picks it up and then immediately beats Polnareff, right?
Yeah.
and then Jotaro beats it, but then Polnareff picks up the sword and possesses him.
And it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
it was cold.
The Anubis fight was goated. I think it should be right on. Is it above or below Silver Cherry? Because it's a sword that allows you to be Taskmaster.
Yeah, I think it's below. Though the fight is really good, but
feel
it
like
is not as.
Silver Cherry is kind of like what, like it's already a really, really cool concept, but just like having Silver Cherry also have like another sword is like what like
that gives you the
aura.
same that basically makes you Taskmaster from Marvel. It's like, okay, I know how to beat you. I know every single trick you have. You have to beat me with a new trick.
and it just looked so cool with like Silver Cherry.
With two swords was badass.
Yeah, it was cool.
This is the stupidest stand.
Bassett is the most situational stand ever. It's an outlet that anyone can put anywhere, and if you touch the outlet, you slowly become a magnet.
That was fun. It was funny actually.
I hate when that happens.
It was very funny, but then it doesn't make sense because because the whole episode is basically first Joseph becomes a magnet, right?
Yeah.
Then Avdol touches the outlet when he goes to save Joseph, and then they both become opposite magnets and they stick to each other.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have become both magnets that would have repelled with each other. Would have been funny.
Yeah, but
Does that imply, okay, if a third guy touches it, is it then they can't, if it's a magnet, they repel from them?
I really don't remember. It was kind of weird. Also,
in that instance, would that not be like Joseph's positive, Avdol's negative, then the next guy would be positive?
Yeah.
Like would it be like that?
I don't really know. It's
Or
kinda
they all
weird.
just stick together and it doesn't actually
The
matter?
whole thing makes no sense.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
It really
The truth
didn't.
is, the whole
just
thing
pick a
makes
lower
no
tier.
sense.
Just pick a lower tier. Just pick any one of them.
Okay, but the funny thing is there's actually a really interesting thing where forever people thought the stand user Mariah was like, for some reason, because of the color scheme, because there was never official colors for JoJo, they thought she was white like Mariah. They tried to make her the same skin tone as Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
And then, like, I remember when it's like, no, they're all Egyptian.
Yeah.
Which means I think she's like one of the first, in Japanese manga, the first Egyptian woman. Because this predates Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah. By like a lot.
By like at least a decade.
Yeah.
With Ashizu, Ishtar. So, like, very, very random pro-diversity here. But this is an E-tier stand. I think I like the sun a little
I'm
bit
gonna look
more.
this up. What is Sethin?
Okay. So basically, Sethin...
Hold on, I got this one because this one pisses me off. This was Alessi where it was like, well, if you touch the shadow, you slowly become younger. And what was it?
If your shadow touches
the
that shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you slowly just like start becoming younger and younger until you don't exist.
Yeah, and if the shadow, so basically if it touches your shadow, it activates, but if it physically touches you, it gets faster.
And
That's
this
what it was.
pisses me off because in this part, we have an older JoJo from another part. You know who fights Alessi?
Who?
Not that JoJo.
That would have been way more interesting.
Yeah,
That would have
so-
been way cooler, and the only time it's used is in a Capcom fighting game you can't play legally anymore.
Yeah, it's very weird because there's also like, I think it's really kind of what, I mean, Alessi's creepy and weird.
He's the one, I just looked him up. He's the fat guy with the axe.
He's the ex guy, and it's with Polnareff, and Polnareff is like taken in as a child with this woman, and it's kind of creepy. But however,
I actually like the manga design a lot better than the anime design of it.
100%.
Way better.
And like, there's this weird like love thing that happens where the woman who's taking care of Polnareff as a kid, and Polnareff's like, oh, I'm safe because this is a random woman, but Alessi's crazy and turns the woman into like a literal like embryo, and Polnareff's trying to run away as like a 2-year-old with an embryo in his
funny.
hands from Alessi. And then like there's this weird thing with this woman's like, I remember a tiny child was protecting my life. And then Polnareff goes, never heard of him, and then like walks away. And I'm like, wait.
And instead of just using Joseph and just having come back and be like, hey guys, remember Haman or something? Like, just no.
No, because he was at the same time he was fighting Mariah.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
what they both fights happened canonically at the same
that
time.
sucks.
And Iggy was doing nothing the whole time.
Classic. He would
So-
Classic.
Oh, what if Iggy was a puppy? That'd be so cute.
Oh my
if-
god.
What if
That
they
was so
touched
cute.
Iggy and Iggy has his ugly face back?
Iggy.
I mean, I think it's a really cool stand. I think I think it's under justice.
Yeah.
because it's mainly that I really don't.
And the manga design is great. The manga design looks really good.
I just still believe it was not used correctly.
Yeah, it's just it just the fight wasn't. It's a cool idea. They just didn't do it right.
It's very creepy. Why didn't they just? It pisses me off.
So
S tier.
now we get to objectively the best fight in part 3. I don't care what anyone. This is an easy top 5 fight.
This is an S tier stand.
Yeah, S tier stand. This is from the first Darby brother. Basically, it's Osiris. Is you do a game with him, and you put up a stake, and his stake was he was going to tell him info on Dio, right? And that's if you won. But if you lose, he turned you into a poker chip. And and you couldn't. If you physically harmed him, you insta loss, and you got turned into a chip.
Yeah. Is this the one where they play the baseball game?
No. This is the poker game.
That's the second one. Yeah.
This is it's the poker game, and what was it? It was because Joseph was the king of cons.
Yeah.
Right in his part, so he's like, oh, I can take this guy easy, and the guy out conned Joseph.
Yeah.
So Jotaro had to literally break him mentally.
So cool.
It's so good. This is easy,
and it has a set of rules that they never break and they always follow.
But the thing is. I don't. It is S tier, but it's such a the design isn't that good.
No, they should have just had it be the cards or something.
Yeah, I think it's above Silver Chariot at A.
Yeah, the design of the stand should have been the cards, and they had like something interesting.
I feel like it'd be cool
cards.
if it was like a jester.
Oh my god, a jester would
That
be
would've
cool.
been
It would have
cool.
been better use than. Well, I mean, it could have been different than Death 13, but like Osiris is just a green Yu-Gi-Oh monster.
Yeah.
Which, is not that bad. But yeah, no, the Darby fight with Jotaro is like a top 10 JoJo fight of all time. I don't care what anyone says. A lot of people get mad when I say that in like form, but it is. It's a top 10 fight.
Fight anyone because it's not them punching and screaming for like 5 minutes, then talking for 5 minutes, and
It's
then
like,
punching and screaming.
I bet
again.
my mother's soul. What?
Yeah, where he just keeps saying, I don't know, it's like, not only can you have this guy's soul behind me and my soul, I bet my mommy's soul. And the guy's like, wait, you can't do that. It's like,
funny.
I can. I remember your rules, old man. It's like, oh my God, it's so
and that
funny.
random guy.
Yeah, and that guy too.
It's so cool.
And you can even have my lunch money. It's like, what?
You can have my sandwich.
You're kidding me! You got a drink too?
I don't care what your guys' thoughts on it, but Horace and Pet Shop are just cool.
Oh no, Pet Shop's awesome.
Literally,
That's one of the better ending villains.
The first, so this is like
cream,
the Dio's guardians. So they get to in Egypt. So the rest of them are like just assassins that Dio had. These are the people who actually guard him. And the first one is literally an eagle that has a venom-like apparatus on his body that shoots ice missiles at you. That's capable of crushing cars.
And it looks so cool.
It's so cool.
It looks like the eagle of. It literally looks like one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It's crazy.
And like, I think whenever I think of Pet Shop, I literally just think of Iggy looking at it and seeing like a dude die, and then Iggy looks up at the sky, and Pet Shop's eating this guy, like because and then like literally the hawk looks back at Iggy and then smiles, and then Iggy goes, "Birds' beaks do not do that. How did it do that?"
It's so cool.
Like that's so. This is easily above Dark. I
honestly, I think it's S. It's really cool. It's that cool. It's
cool.
Good use.
It's
Good user.
Yeah, it's cool. I'd take S for.
You want to take it? Okay,
well, it's low S. All right.
Low S. All right.
And
low
Pet
S.
Shop, great name, Pet Shop Boys.
Pet Shop, yeah, and again, it's a bird. Like that's it. It's a carnivorous bird. It's a tenor sax, like with Kenny G. Everyone forgets this one.
It's not even like it plays a very small role. It's not like a.
Yeah,
And it's not that interesting.
What even was this?
So
one again?
when they
The Labyrinth.
entered Dio's mansion, there was. So while they were fighting younger Darby, Avdol and everyone else were trying to go through the maze that was Dio's palace. Then they realized, wait a second, this is way bigger on
it's
the
moving.
inside. So they figured it out, and that it was. I'm pretty sure it's that guy who had like the vampire. No, it wasn't the vampire, was he? The little vampire jester. No, this is a different guy. He was just in a pillar, and then Avdol blasted him.
Yeah.
Only
I remember.
Avdol dub, by the way. The only time you want to fight.
Yeah.
Other than
By-
pulling her ass.
By punching a pillar.
Yeah, by blowing up a pillar, and there was just a guy
If I
there.
remember, he just looks and goes, "Oh, there's a dude in there," and then just punches the thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I remember this. Oh, God, that's so lame. I remember it now.
This is under judgment. This is an
I-
F tier. It's just a dude living in a pillar for like a whole
They
day.
literally solve the problem so quickly. They're like, "Oh, there's a guy," and then so they beat the guy up.
We're in a maze. Wait, he's right there. Psh. It's like, all right.
This is the baseball one because he's younger.
So
Yeah.
basically, it's younger Darby. It's the same exact thing as the other Darby, only instead he putting your soul in a poker
and
chip.
a way better design. I might
It's a
say.
better design, but he puts it in
a video game.
a video game, and also I'm pretty sure this Darby is more open to cheating.
This is another classic Japanese JoJo. If you watch the sub where they say it in English and they go, "American baseball." It's so funny.
baseball.
Yeah, they go. It's so cool.
Oh, that's a baseball!
Yeah, where Kakuin's like, I'm a gamer, I know how to beat him, and then he loses in a video game that gets turned into a puppet, and Jotaro.
Wasn't it like you are allowed to cheat? It's just that he can't find you cheating.
Yeah, he can't find you cheating, but he can cheat.
You like cheating is 100% allowed, but you cannot be spotted cheating.
Yeah, so and then Jotaro goes, I'll play a video game, and then Joseph's like, what do you mean? And Jotaro goes, I've never played a video game in my life. How do I play the buttons? And it's a funny episode, and Darby's funny, but I think Atum it's just
Wasted that cool design on what is basically an arcade machine.
I think it's, as much as I love the fight, it's just they did Darby, the first Darby,
Yeah.
exactly again, but with cheating instead of more mind games.
Yeah,
So.
and it was followed. Is Cream after that? It was followed
Yeah.
by the best stand.
Yeah, so
Probably.
I think this
It was
is
kind of fun though.
It's highest in B.
Yeah,
It's a
more
good
fun
design.
than a lot of the other characters.
Good episode, good fight, but I think it doesn't.
And it
beat
was
Darby.
immediately preceded by one of the most interesting stands in the series.
Yeah, so this is Vanilla Ice, the vampire, and his stand Cream. We brought it up before, but basically,
the first stand named after a musician or a song.
Yep. And basically, anything he eats gets erased. And what he can do is he can eat himself to form a ball
Love
of
that.
constant eating.
Love that. One of the most creative things designed. It's so cool.
And he erases you from existence. And it is insane. The only one
The only one that murks a cast member, or one other than the world.
Yeah, he is the first stand user he got both Avdol and Iggy.
Yeah, you're the first one to kill somebody, and he got him bad, dude. It was gross.
Well, Avdol literally, it was just don't turn around, and he had to push, and bro was just gone.
Yeah.
Like his arms were left.
and then Iggy got like cut in half. Right? Yeah.
No, Iggy, well, after Iggy got punched, beaten. No,
Yeah.
he was still recovering because I think he lost some of his arm from the pet shop fight. He ripped his arm off.
Crazy. That was brutal. They did that to the dog. Rocky has this weird thing where he just all these dogs
He just hurts the dog.
always.
It all started with Dio Brando just
Yeah,
going,
Dio Brando
"Hey,
kills
Jonathan,
a golden
that's
retriever."
a cool dog. I'm gonna go put it in what was it? They put in like a furnace."
Yeah, and he always plays it as super sad, and I always think, why do you keep killing the only dog in the series? It's always,
It's just the Rigby clip. It's like, I'm going to put the hurt on him, and it's just an innocent dog.
it's always a dog. It's so sad.
Yeah, but this is probably the most fun.
Yeah,
But the issue is Vanilla Ice isn't that interesting of a guy. He's just a Dio fanboy. So I think
Yeah.
highest in A.
yeah,
It's
but
pretty good.
I
It's
love
so good.
Cream.
It's
Love
so
Cream.
good. But
Now
that is
we
the
don't-
end. Hold on. That is the end of every stand in part 3. And there's 8 of them, but we're only going to go to 4. So part
And
4.
before we go to part 4, I just have to ask: do you think if that evil baby killed a dog, that they'd kill it?
What do we value more as humans? Truly, a baby's life or a dog's?
Well, it's clear, Rocky.
Well, the dog is
It's
the
dogs.
dog an evil dog or a regular dog?
It is. It is.
No, that does
it is
not
the
matter.
most
That
innocent.
does not matter to him at all. that is not a big deal to
It's
him.
just a dog.
What's worse, evil baby that could grow up to be an evil human or evil dog? This is the real questions we should be asking. In
Why
our...
isn't there an evil dog, Rocky?
Wait, there is no evil dog, is there? There's
no.
never an evil dog.
They're always good guys that get killed.
Yeah.
It's always symbolism for like, oh, this guy's evil because he'll kill a dog.
It's like the innocence of a dog. It's just a dog.
Yeah, but the baby can be evil. Yeah, the innocence of a dog, but a baby can be evil.
And if we look at the future, cats are evil, but
Yeah.
dogs are not. Oh my god, that's
He's
so
really
funny.
he's making this he's making his case for a dog versus cat.
All right. So part 4 is how many years after 3? I want to say it's 5, right? It's about 5 years after. So 5 years after.
It was far enough. It was long enough after that. Jotaro was a grown man.
Yeah, Jotaro was 17, so 5 years.
No, he was. It was long enough to where Joseph was like old and decrepit.
It was the 90s, so it's about a decade.
Yeah, it's
about a decade afterwards, we follow Joseph's. So Jotaro is Joseph's grandson, and Jotaro didn't have a kid in part 4, and he had. So Joseph, I guess, at some point had an affair with a Japanese woman.
So funny.
And this JoJo is the illegitimate son of Joseph, Josuke Higashikata.
And he has the best stand in the entire series. You can
Crazy Diamond.
You can fight me on that for hours.
It's like if Star Platinum was interesting. It's
Crazy Diamond is the best stand in the series because it has an interesting power where Josuke, anything he touches that is broken, he can fix it. And he can fix it differently or he can fix it perfectly.
And he gets worse at it the angrier he is.
Yeah.
The calmer he is, the better he is at fixing it.
Yeah. And the stand is named after a song called Shine On You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd, which is a song that was made about a guy that was in this band, Pink Floyd, and had went crazy. And the whole thing was he could make music that could help so many people, but he could never help himself. And that is why Josuke cannot heal himself. It is an amazing stand with a great message, and it is S tier, and it is constantly the most interesting thing.
And I think it's above the world.
Way better than the world. It's the best stand in the series.
And I love the Prince heart motifs that are also in the design to show that Josuke is just because Josuke is a fantastic JoJo. He's like the first really, really good JoJo.
Yeah, I mean,
that's like
part
an
4,
actual
all
character.
of it's really good.
Yeah, but I mean like he. And if we go specifically off the anime, I think Jolene's the best because she has a good story.
Yeah, she has a great story
and a great character arc.
She's not my favorite, but I think she is one of the objective best.
He is probably the first JoJo with a character arc.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be totally rude here, because all of them are just buff meatheads, and also Joseph.
Joseph was funny, but he wasn't like a good character.
Okay, he's a character who didn't need a character arc.
Yeah, because he's a gag character who's like, what if I just BS my whole entire
Your
way?
next line is...
That is funny.
But and then the next one is a stand I am conflicted on.
I like the hand.
The hand is really good. And basically, it's like Cream, but it's only focused on...
His left hand.
His left hands. And actually, it does something different because he deletes everything, right?
Yeah.
But
even space.
Well, yeah, he can delete space. Cream could not.
Yeah.
Because when Cream went into the ball, he was just erasing things. He can erase the vacuum of space so things can get closer to him.
Yeah, he literally deletes everything.
He can literally theoretically be like Spider-Man by swiping the air repeatedly and leap.
But
he can double jump.
The issue is the character that has him,
Okuyasu,
is stupid.
And now I love Okuyasu.
He's my favorite JoJo.
But he never does anything
because he's stupid.
And I don't think he's not even in a fight, like a real fight.
Never.
From like Chili Peppers to the tower.
He wasn't even in a fight in the tower.
Yeah, he was just there. And did he even do anything in the Enigma fight?
No.
Yeah. So basically, he was just
never really fights.
Yeah. So the last time he fought was after the first act of part 4 is the final fight with Chili Peppers, and he messed up. He messed up in the fight. So it's stupid. So
it's not. It's poor writing that makes the stand not as good.
Because the design's good.
The design's good. The power is very interesting, and it's the most powerful of the series. If you really think about it, he could eliminate anything.
It's the most powerful stand, and they're like putting it on like a stupid person like on purpose. Then it's like they don't use him, which I don't understand. Like you already put him on a stupid guy, so that way you can like actually like use it, and there's stakes. But like nope, just don't use him at all.
It's ridiculous. I feel like he's above a tomb.
Yeah.
I feel like he's above a tomb.
It's better than a tomb. It's a very interesting looking stand.
If he was in here more, I feel like he could hit Cream levels, but he doesn't.
I honestly, I think he's above Toth.
Ooh, he's above Toth.
That's fair. I can live with that.
All right. A lot of A tiers. Okay, we can do this though. Echoes.
Echoes rocks.
Echoes is cool. But it's I feel like at first they don't. Okay, so basically how Echoes.
Remember when he said that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, he's one of the stands that can talk. He talks unrelated.
Well, that's Act 3.
Yeah.
Only Act
Yeah.
3. So basically how this works is Koichi gets hit by the arrow. So there's stand arrows that if you get hit, you get a stand, and the whole point is that...
Unless you're a weakling, and then you
Then
turn
you
to
die.
stone. Yeah.
Yeah. And he got hit with it by accident because Okuyasu and his brother Keicho were trying to figure out how to heal his dad, try to find a stand that could heal his dad.
Yeah.
And he got hit, and then he got an egg. Then he got Act 1, which Act 1 was he makes onomatopoeias appear,
Yeah.
and if you touch the onomatopoeia, like the word, so if it says boom and you touch the word boom, there's an explosion.
Yeah.
That's Act 1.
And that's already really cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What was Act 2?
No. Okay, you
Wait.
had it wrong.
No, that was Act 2 then, right?
That's Act 2. Act 1 will just make the sound, and so you'll get distracted.
Oh, that's what it was.
That's
Oh,
mostly
and
how
it
he
fills
uses
your
it.
head.
Yes,
It fills your
yes.
head with the sound. That's what it was.
And then Act
'cause
2 is the one that makes the sound happen, and you can he attaches it to things. A lot of what echoes Act 1 does, because it's a long range stand, is like one time he attaches a sound to a bird, and then it keeps following the bird. Like,
Yeah, and the bird keeps making the
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it was. And then Act 3 is a short range stand. So it's it
has more power.
has more power, but basically what it does is it picks a point, it does a pose, and then intense gravity happens.
Yeah.
So like he can like literally he does this against the main villain where he
Dude.
takes his hand, he puts gravity on it, and the guy's hand literally smashes into the ground, and he can't lift
And then he
it.
mogged Giorno in his first scene in Part 5 using that. He made the whole car stop.
Oh yeah, because Echoes is really cool, and I love Koichi. He's a great character.
Also based on a Pink Floyd song with 3 acts called Echoes. It's a 3-act song about war.
Yeah, I think this is easily above Horus.
Yeah. Very high S tier. It's a great stand.
I still always think it's a little bit weird how they went from like 2 sound ones to just gravity.
Well, it's a reverb. It's like when you listen
Yeah.
to bass. How it's like more like the feeling of hearing a bass. It's
The weight of the bass.
like if you played a bass and you turn the volume up all the way, it goes boom. Like things will move, like physically move.
yeah, it's more abstract in the thought.
Yeah,
of
it's still a little weird. I mean, it's cool, but it's still a little weird.
it. All right,
There's a lot. This might be another S tier.
no,
tier.
I actually like this more than Crazy Diamond. I love Rohan is my favorite JoJo character, and Heaven's Door is objectively the best stand in the whole entire show. How Heaven's Door works is if you see a drawing that the stand user does, or if the stand touches you, your face turns into
A book.
an autobiography of
Yeah.
yourself. You can write anything in it, and it'll happen. So you could write, this person cannot walk to Arby's. You now physically cannot walk to Arby's
Yeah.
anymore.
I walked to Burger King.
Yeah, he can give you orders. He can make it so what in part 5 he basically did it so that Koichi could just learn Italian in 1 second. It's just Koichi now can speak Italian. He can speak Italian now.
Yeah. Though there is some things that don't make sense. I don't like that when Cheap Trick comes around, he didn't know, even though he punched him. The way it was explained made a little less sense than I thought it should.
Because Cheap Trick's brain is his own. He would have to use it on Cheap Trick, but he was using it on the user, so the user wouldn't know.
The user didn't, but like that implies the user didn't know he had something on his back. He just didn't. Is it that he just didn't want people to look at his back, or he doesn't know
Yeah.
he has something on his back?
He did. There was something bad on his back. He was not aware it was a stand because the stand
Yeah, he
was
didn't know what
independent.
stands were.
He didn't know what it was. He just knew people couldn't look at him in his back, or else something bad would happen.
Yeah, I got.
He's only told what the stand fed him. And he couldn't see the stand. He didn't see the stand.
I like it. I really do love Heaven's Door. I love Rohan. I think that
It's the
I don't
mo-
know if it's better than. I don't know if I like it or like it
There's-
as much as Crazy Diamond.
Listen, I love Crazy Diamond, but the Heaven's Door is such a creative stand that's honestly, even though it's so broken, every fight with Rohan isn't like a battle of
It's a
strength.
wits. It's about a wits. He's,
And
he's
it's
smart.
Yeah, because that's what you're supposed. Because like Crazy Diamond is like, how do I do a good fight, right? Heaven's Door is how do you outwit someone,
Yeah.
right? Which is why I really like Heaven's Door because I do like the outwitting part, like especially what was it, like right there, the Rochambeau kid, right?
Yeah.
Where he was like, wait, this kid doesn't even know how his stand works. I have to figure it out or something like that, and just stuff like that makes Rohan a really cool character.
Yeah.
And I think it's also the character that carries him because just Rohan's like the funniest like
Yeah.
character in the whole show.
He even got like his own like extra.
Yeah. He has thus told.
The Spoke.
The Spoke, sorry.
Which is a side manga, which actually had a live action show.
Yeah, I saw that. It was weird.
And it was honestly solid. It's one of the more solid anime.
The live
adaptations.
action part 4
movie.
Weirdly
Yeah,
looking thing.
very weird. But Justin, you have to decide: is Heaven's Door
Below
better than
or
Crazy Diamond or
above?
lower?
Hold on.
Flipping a coin.
No, don't flip a coin. You got to use your opinion on this one. Because I love Crazy Diamond, and Crazy Diamond's great.
I do.
The issue is
It's the
I
best.
really like both these, and I know we're going to my favorite one next.
Oh,
And you know that Crazy Diamond is just the best stand in the whole show. So
No,
you
it's just-
gotta,
no,
you
it's
gotta
just
go
like-
against your brother.
No, it's just I just have to decide like I don't know because
it's like Crazy Diamond has more symbolism, but Heaven's Door is just like the most interesting ability you could like have this part.
because
In
I'm
this
gonna be
part,
real. I
maybe.
liked it. I kind of liked it a little more when like he didn't have like a physical stand. He just like touched somebody. He was like, oh, let's see what's going on there.
No, he didn't. It was you had to
was
look at his art.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
looking.
And then when Josuke was too angry to even focus on the art, he was able to train his stand to manifest it. So if the stand touches you,
Yeah.
it works.
yeah, it's just
Which means he literally was like, "Wait, that didn't work. Let me train my stand." And then he went, "Yeah, this is good."
But
So he literally
let's think about this.
adapted.
Let's think about this. Josuke, all right. Do you remember the highway star fight?
Oh yeah, you're right.
That
Which
was-
is why we're putting Heaven's Door above Crazy
That-
Diamond.
Oh, that sucks, dude. Come on, dude.
The
Come
heel
on, dude.
turn! The heel turn!
Come on, dude. That was you didn't like that fight? That fight
was good.
That fight was awesome. That was the best fight in the whole series, in my opinion.
And then but it also gave us the best Rohan line where he figured out the mystery, and then Highway Gogo was like, "Bring your friends here," and then Rohan went. And then
Okay, here's my thing. It's just that Heaven's Door is more unique.
right? Because
Then Crazy Diamond. That is true.
Crazy
Like,
Diamond,
it's just, like
It was one
I
of the-
really cannot pick between them because of how different they are. But like objectively, Heaven's Door is like the more unique one. So
It
I'm
is
just,
more unique. I agree.
That's why I'm just deciding to put it like up like
It's just
a little higher.
I like the symbolism behind Crazy Diamond. I think the way they integrated a song into a stand
Yeah.
made that's very cool.
it's very cool. But when you boil it down to it,
Heaven's Door has nothing to do with knocking on Heaven's Door. by
well,
Bob Dylan.
no. But Crazy Diamond and Pink Floyd have nothing to do with the character who's designed on Prince.
Yeah, that's
which
true.
is also. But if we're boiling this down, right? Crazy Diamond is a weaker Star Platinum, but instead of freezing time, he heals people. Now, is that more interesting than Star Platinum? 10,000%. Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Easy. But in the end, it's a guy who punches things hard.
so cool though.
It's so
Remember
cool.
when he healed that guy and then beat him up again? that was
Remember
so
that
cool.
time where he punched the guy in his face so hard it like collapsed in, and then he
That
healed
was
it, and he gave him
awesome.
like the gross nose.
That was awesome. That was the first episode. This stand is
Next thing,
Killer Queen is the reason it's one of the reasons it's the most one of a very interesting stands is it is a complete foil to Crazy Diamond, and that's what makes him interesting.
oh yeah, 100%. So yeah, Yoshikage Kira. First of all, everyone's a big flashy villain. No, he is a guy. He's a
Awesome.
My
he's
favorite character.
a serial killer who's drawn to look like kind of like David Bowie. Acts a bit
It's so
like
funny.
the guy from American Psycho, where he's like, I want to have a regular day. And whenever he has a regular day, it involves him doing his boring day job with his wife, and his wife is the severed hand
Love that.
of some random woman that he finds interesting. And his stand is, if he touches something, he can close the thumb, he can connect his thumb and his fist, and you blow up without a
The
trace.
choice to show Yoshikage Kira, even though they had the whole mystery this whole time, just to show him, bold, really great, awesome. I just want to say that was one of my favorite things they did that whole part.
He's
was
the
just show him.
He's the most interesting villain, and his stand is so good. It's so cool. It's in the fact that it's just literally like it's shaped to be like a house cat.
It's just like a non-threatening house cat. It's awesome.
Yeah, and it's like the most terrifying because he literally can click with one little flick of his thumb, delete you from existence without a single trace.
Like literally nothing. Like one time, just some kid annoyed him. Just like, you know what?
And he literally just touches him. And go,
I just don't like you.
Oh wait,
And then he's gone. Remember?
Well, yeah, and the kid dodged the first time because the guy was like, "Here, kid, have a coin," and he like he touched the coin, threw the coin, clicked the bomb, and the coin exploded.
It's so cool.
Because it's like Jubilee kind of from X-Men.
Jubilee.
But only this guy's like worse because the kid was like ran away and he touched a door handle and he went, Killer Queen touched the door handle. Click, gone.
I love the design of it. It's the red eyes. It's so cool.
It's my favorite villain stand.
It's so cool.
It has to be. Oh god, now this is really tough.
It's above the world, but it's below Crazy Diamond.
Please put it above Crazy Diamond.
Dude, it's just not as good as Crazy Diamond. It's the best stand.
Please put it above.
No, okay, we have to. Okay, I'm gonna put it under Crazy Diamond because it's
only
like
as good as it is because of Crazy Diamond.
Yeah, that and Kira carries it, but the issue is that Killer Queen's like 3 stands.
Yeah.
And we'll get to that in a second.
Okay,
So
but I mean, it's still really cool, like on its own.
it's really cool, but if we're looking at Killer Queen on his own,
Not as interesting.
slightly, like 0.1% less interesting than Crazy Diamond.
And it is interesting because
Zero,
they're
zero, zero, zero,
foil
zero,
to each
one.
other. They're
It's a literal yin and yang, better than Dio
way better
World
than Dio.
and Jotaro's Star Platinum being the same thing.
Yeah.
Or better than... Honestly, this is probably the most symbolism they had since Dio, Brando, and Jonathan. You know, so it's interesting, you know?
Sheer heart attack.
Sheer heart attack. So in Killer Queen's right hand...
It's his left hand, actually.
Left hand? Okay,
It's
so
left
He loves his left hands.
he loves his
Yeah.
left hands. Basically, if he gets rid of the left hand on Killer Queen, he makes a tank. A tiny
It's
little
not
tank.
the whole hand. It's like a piece of his hand. It's like it like juts out.
Yeah, but can he not use Killer Queen?
No, he can.
Oh,
And
he
he can
can?
use that hand. It just
Oh,
looks like, to everyone that has a stand, it just looks like he has a hole in his hand.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. And basically, it's a heat-seeking tank that he can leave anywhere. And basically, what it does is if it detects heat, it goes to it and it blows it up.
It's damn near unbreakable as well.
Yeah, you cannot break it. It doesn't break. Kind of cool, but also...
It's the immortal snail, dude.
It's the immortal
Yeah,
snail.
it is just the immortal snail. It is do that.
I don't like sheer heart attack as much as Killer Queen or Bites the Dust.
Yeah, and the thing about sheer heart attack is it is more like its plot relevance is more used to just give Koichi a reason to evolve his stand.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Because this thing beats Jotaro, by the way.
Yeah.
It beats Jotaro.
Because Jotaro had to sacrifice himself for Koichi. But the thing is, sheer heart attack could have just been a different character's stand. They didn't have to throw that on to Killer Queen.
Yeah. It especially since we know that Kira's dad is still alive and Kira's dad enabled Kira's bad behavior. I don't know
Yeah.
why it wasn't Kira's dad's stand.
Yeah, it made no sense.
So I think he's above,
Right above lovers, honestly.
right above Lovers.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's low B. It's
Yeah,
a low
right
B.
above
Okay,
It's not
okay.
as interesting as Star.
All right,
Star
we're gonna-
Platinum's cooler.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, Bites the Dust is really cool because that is our first stand awakening.
Yeah.
So you can actually power. So the axe structure is a different thing completely. You can take your stand at your strongest, and then Kira got stabbed by the arrow a second time. The arrow allowed the stand to be stabbed, which gave him Bites Dust. Now it looks exactly the same, but instead this ability is any piece of information, if anyone finds out on the target, he blows up time itself to restart the day.
It's so cool.
It
Until,
is awesome.
but there's some downsides, which is that Kira doesn't know why it activates.
Yeah. It's an unconscious stand.
Because at some point he swaps his face with someone else, with Kawasu Kawajiri, and
Rip.
basically
Rest in
it's
peace of Kawasu.
if anyone finds out that Kawasu is Yoshikage, the day resets. And the episode that it's from is fantastic because I love that in the beginning of it, it's a regular day, and then it happens. And then you actually, if you reread it again, it's implied that you don't know how many times the time loop activated at that point. It could be a couple times that it already happened. And I'm like, that's cool. But other than that, and then it's a race for him to... Yoshikage Kira can't say it either. So he has to get someone else to say it, and I think that's really cool.
It's awesome.
But it's the design isn't different, which is the sad part. I wish his design was different.
Yeah, I wish they gave him something to know that it's Bites the Dust and not just Killer Queen.
Yeah, so... Oh, God,
I feel like it'd be a lot cooler if it was
It's
kind of like
it's top of B.
No,
maybe?
B. No, B's. It's got to be A.
It's
No, I
better than-
agree.
it's better than the hand, I'd say.
No, I
Maybe
because
I mean, the
low A.
only one I could see it being
Low A.
better was-
because in part 5 when spoiler alert Giorno evolves his stand, it's a
gets a
new
new thing,
design.
yeah.
But this
the
one
top
doesn't.
opens up, it becomes
But
a
like
whole new thing.
everything is cool, other than like the fact that
Bites the
it's-
Dust is just one ability.
I think it's because Araki made Golden Experience just to get awakened. I think that was his end goal because it has those things. It looks like it's supposed to. It looks like it's holding something in. You know what I mean? That's why the design looks like that.
Well, yeah, but let's also not forget that what's his face? Pucci also evolved his stand, but he did it like in a different way. But he also evolved his stand, and it looks different.
That was like a complete. Oh, you mean like? Do you mean Simon?
Yeah.
That was like. But that was more of an external thing. That was like a
Well,
more.
like, that's still
I
a-
agree with you. I 100% agree with you. I think, but I'm talking like purely from like Araki's mindset. The
Yeah.
reason he did that is he had such a good design with Killer Queen. He didn't know where to go with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
I mean, I feel like that could
There's
be easily
nothing.
fixed if like, because the silhouette of Killer Queen's like also cool. What if you just made him like a little shadowy figure with like his like red eyes?
Yeah,
are
they
still
could
there?
have never shown Killer Queen and then have the Bites the Dust look.
I mean, I
like
was more
that.
saying Bites the Dust is like that because
More
like
shadowy?
because he's the one who resets it. Because if you know Kira, so
Yeah.
it's like kind of like he's like a mystery. Like Bites the
Yeah.
Dust looks like a mystery.
yeah, it's just Bites the Dust is just.
How about they could have done literally anything else? He could
Yeah,
have
yeah,
done
literally.
something.
That's why it's a cool ability, but it's not.
A cool stand.
Yeah, it's
But
not a cool stand. That's why I think like Above a Tomb is fine enough.
It's cool that they're all named after Queen songs from that one album.
Oh yeah. Killer Queen Bites the Dust. That's
It's from
that's
the album
banger.
Sheer Heart Attack. It's cool. I
Yeah.
like that.
And then we have the first actual fight in JoJo.
Aqua Necklace.
Aqua Necklace, which is you make a water construct, and it looks like liquid. You can't tell it's a stand, and it's just Geb.
Yeah.
It's just Geb.
It is just Geb. But
It's just Geb again.
the way it's the first example of Crazy Diamond being the most fun and versatile stand because he eats a bag, destroys the bag, and then refills the bag with. He like swallows a glove. And then he like destroys the glove and swallows it, and then he repairs it inside himself.
You also, but you also forget the first time he does it when he turns into water and his mom drinks Aqua
Yeah.
Necklace.
And so he
then
punches-
he crushes as he's punching through his mom, like his stand's fist. He crushes a bottle, so when he pulls it out, it
So
fixes
cool.
both his mom and the bottle.
So cool.
But he grabbed Aqua Necklace at the same time, so now Aqua Necklace is stuck in the new form bottle.
It's stuck in a
But
cologne
here's
bottle.
the issue. Here's the issue. That's Crazy Diamond.
Yeah,
Aqua
no, it's
Necklace
just
is
Geb.
just
It's just
lame.
Geb.
And it's like, okay, yeah, it's cool that it's a serial killer, I guess, but it's
Why
who
do they have
cares?
so many serial killers in this town.
Dude, I don't know,
Isn't
man.
that crazy? They got like 3 different people. That are just
Yeah,
crazy.
they got like 3 of them. So it's the user's not cool. So I think it's like C
yeah.
under Justice, maybe.
Nah, see, under it's. I don't know if it's better than Hierophant Green, to be honest with you.
Ooh, you know what?
Under the Fool.
Valid. Yeah, under the fool. Yeah, under the fool. It's just lamer Geb.
It was once again. It's one of those stands that's just made to make another character look good.
Yeah. 100%.
This is a cool stand.
Bad Company, yeah, it's
Great
just
stand.
army toy soldiers. That's it. And they
So
have
cool.
real weapons. So they have imagine a toy soldier shooting an actual bullet at you.
It's so cool.
It's really cool.
Named after a sick band.
Yep.
Bad Company rocks.
And honestly, I don't think it's leaving B, but I don't know where to put it.
Below Star Bottom.
Yeah, it's better than Sheer Heart Attack. It's more fun. Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is by Akira. What was his last name? Otoshi.
Yeah.
Basically, is he can turn himself into electricity and travel into electricity.
And he just wants to be Jimi Hendrix.
He just wants to be Jimi Hendrix and steal everyone's stuff.
And it was cool as hell.
Yeah.
It is a pretty sick stand.
And if he goes near a battery, he instantly gets stronger. But the farther away from an electric source, he gets weaker.
Yeah, it's a pretty fun one.
Yeah. And he's like the first major villain of the
Yeah.
first. I think this is like an E. I think it's low A.
Yeah, I think it's it's not as cool as the hand.
Yeah, it's not as cool as the hand, and the user is kind of just the jobber. Maybe under Boingo
Yeah,
in talk.
because Boingo's more interesting.
The luck
it is nothing.
It is just guilt. It is the manifestation of guilt the character is way more interesting than the stand. I think this is like a low D.
Yeah. It's not really, it doesn't really do anything important.
Yeah, it's just for Koichi's first fight.
Yeah, with the egg. And then we got Surface, which is the doll, the weird...
It's the voodoo doll.
Yeah, the creepy kid had.
Yeah, the creepy kid basically... I forget what the rules is, but he can make it look like you, and if you get near a certain range, he controls you.
I can get it.
And it's a neat idea, but
Surface.
But you know, the funny thing is because they beat him up and they break his doll, but he never uses it again, which I feel like...
It is a perfect doppelganger of whoever first touches it, and upon transforming, it reveals the power to take control of that person's movements.
Yeah, and you have to be in a range, because Josuke couldn't be in a range, and then... Oh, that's what Koichi used the sound thing on. He made the train arrive early by playing the sound of the train. That's what it was. It's like an
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It didn't do it. It was literally that kid has that stand for one episode, and then he shows up again multiple times and never uses it.
I feel like it should be under the sun.
Yeah,
because the kid's not even a good character. He's just kind of a creepy weirdo.
He's this kid who forces Koichi to be his friend in the later episodes. When you first meet Rohan.
Oh my god, yes, he was with Rohan, and then Rohan's like, "Dude, you're the most disgusting child I've ever seen," and the kid starts crying.
Yeah, he's just a creep.
and then Rohan looks at Koichi and went, "Wait, hold on, you're awesome."
Love Deluxe is
a girl's hair that actually like moves and controls and can grab people. It's like Venom, but her hair.
Yeah, and then there's a way cooler version, no spoilers, it doesn't actually affect the plot at all, in part 8 called Love Deluxe.
Yeah, I do know that.
It's a way more interesting version of that.
But it's just hair.
Hey, you put it wherever you. It's like a.
I feel like this is under like Dark Blue Moon. It's just hair.
This is just potential, man.
Yeah, it's potential, and she doesn't even use it because it's just hair, right? And there's no actual ghost, so you can't like punch a ghost and then she takes it. It's just her hair.
Yeah,
and she's in the plot for a while, and she doesn't do anything.
Yeah, she like constantly is in the plot with Koichi, and she just never does anything.
Do you think if you punch her hair, it hurts her? If you
No, I don't think it does.
Punch anyone's hair kind of hurts.
No, because don't you remember when what was it? Didn't her hair get set on fire, but she didn't get hurt?
Oh yeah, she has immunity. Yeah, because she actually that might have been a gag. I think that might have been one of those gag, like just a gag about her being mad.
Yeah, but like that was when she was mad.
Yeah, I think that was a gag.
That's what it was.
I think she is just a normal person who can control her hair. I think that's the basis of what her power is.
Okay, that's what it was.
Pearl Jam's pretty cool. I actually really like Pearl Jam.
Oh, I love.
This was one of the best episodes.
Yeah, no, low key, I showed this episode with no context to people who didn't like JoJo, and they loved this episode.
Pearl Jam is really cool.
Yeah, basically, it's little tiny stands that if you eat the food, so basically they're little tiny food, right? And the chef, what's his name? Torio?
Yeah, someone Italian.
Yeah. Torio is like his Italian chef, and he opens up a small restaurant, and he goes, anything that he prepares and he puts Pearl Jam in,
dude,
it
the
heals
manga
you.
version is terrifying.
Oh yeah, no,
the manga version is terrifying.
They're gross. But like, so he'll make like this like beautiful pasta. If you say like, oh hey, my arm hurts,
it'll fix any ailment.
But you have to tell him what it is.
Yeah.
So and he make a dish using Pearl Jam to fix it. So if you go, I have this killing headache, you'll eat it and then it'll cure your headache.
And what's weird is they get mad at him. Someone's upset with him
because it's really painful. Because if you watch the episode, like I think in order to cure his like stiff arm, he scratches all the muscle off his arm, and then new muscle forms.
And then he's cool.
And he's like, wow, I feel better.
Because don't you remember a dog ate its dog food?
Yeah.
And then like twisted because you have to do something bad to a dog, but this time nothing bad actually happened.
Yeah, nothing bad.
The ends justify the means on most of this stuff. They still got mad at him for like doing this. The ends 100% justify the means. If I had a broken leg and all he had to do was like it would hurt for a second and then I don't have a broken leg anymore. This is coming from experience. I have had a broken leg. It sucks. I would 100% do that.
Oh yeah, 10,000%. It's like it hurts for. I don't even know if it was a gag that it hurts because the Okuyasu's dad ate it and he just shed all of his skin and he was totally fine.
Yeah, you're just chilling. You just like eat food. And
I think it was just a gag.
I imagine they still do it, but like it doesn't hurt. It just feels weird.
Yeah, and then someone like I think it was like Okuyasu was like pissed. Okuyasu was like super mad at him about
I mean,
it.
because he's also stupid.
Yeah,
he's dumb.
Okuyasu's
Dumb
also
as
in-
rocks.
Yeah. He also, what was it? He hated tomatoes and he got mad because he got tomatoes on his food. But yeah, Pearl Jam,
Oh yeah, he goes in with a specific order and not just an ailment. That's why they had the beef, because Okuyasu goes in and demands this specific food and not just like I'm hurt.
and then like after the first dish, he goes like, oh well, do you want like the special menu? And he goes, well, what's ailing you? It's like, I don't know. I got this bunion. My shoulder's a little stiff. My tummy hurt last night. And he goes, okay, here's like ratatouille or something. He goes, this looks stupid.
Was it caprese salad?
Yes, it was a
caprese salad. Yeah.
And then Okuyasu's like, this is stupid.
Pearl Jam's Pearl Jam's like a fun one though. It's like not really. It's of no consequence.
I would put it under Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam under Pearl Jam.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Pearl Jam under Silver Chariot. I'm a little tired, guys.
Yeah.
Chad, I'm a widow tired. I'm a little tired guy.
I would put Pearl Jam under Silver Chair. It's just,
Under Anubis.
yeah, it's of no
Under
consequence to the
Anubis?
story.
Okay.
It is just like a fun thing that he threw in there for no reason.
Yeah. Well, also it shows that like these stands aren't meant for like
Evil.
they're a manifestation of your will, which I think the plot forgets about sometimes.
Yeah, they just want to be. He just wants to be a next guy. He wants to be a good chef.
Yeah, Antonio just wants to make good food that makes people
And
happy.
he has such a will to do that. It manifested in
and
that.
and this is in part 4. This is the only person who had a natural born stand.
Yeah.
He's the only one.
No. Yeah.
He's
got
one
it
of
from
the only ones.
The fever, the infection. He got it. Josuke got it from the infection.
Yeah, so basically he is one of the only ones. Everyone else got it from the stand arrow in part 4.
Actong baby.
Basically, it's a little baby.
It's invisible,
It's invisible.
and they give it to Joseph.
Well, Joseph wants to take care of it. I think is like,
I'm sorry I didn't raise you, Josuke. I'm gonna take care of this unrelated baby for you.
yeah, it's just a baby that turns invisible, and if it gets stressed, it turns things around it invisible.
It's all right.
It's a funny episode.
It's a funny episode, but the stand's not that interesting. I'd say it's like a D tier stand. I'd put it above
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune.
Because the episode's actually good.
Yeah, it's a really good episode. It's just the stand's not interesting. If we're only looking at the stand and the user.
Now we're looking at a cool stand. Rat.
Yeah,
I
so
love
basically,
Rat.
the lore behind this one was Akira would shoot the arrow at rats because he was bored, and two of them lived, and they got the stand Rat, like the band Rat.
So cool. So cool.
It shoots a stinger at you, and if the stinger hits you, your flesh melts.
What you're not talking about is the design of this stand is so rad. These rats get like a Gatling gun of
Yeah, it's a
so
floating
cool.
turret, and it's kind of cool.
Like
But-
they sit up on this mountain and take like an army like general like offense against Josuke and Jotaro, where they're like shooting a Gatling gun. It's like D-Day. They're like going up this mountain and then they're shooting a Gatling gun of flesh melting needles at them. It's so cool.
Yeah, and also it does give us the iconic scene of a rat predicted the world.
Oh yeah, it moves out of the way. It's just because it's a smart rat.
Yeah, it's two smart rats, and the rat adapted to the world better than literally the whole entire group of crusaders.
Who wins, Polnareff or Rat?
The rat won! The rat was able to predict Jotaro's the world.
It's so cool. It's because it just like, I guess it was the way he explained it was like animal instinct. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Time stopping.
The animal's like, I know that this MF is going to warp.
It's like, I mean, there's like
that guy?
really,
I can feel it. He's gonna stop time.
I mean, there's scarily fast animals. So, I mean, I guess that's what he was thinking of.
But like seriously, it's like a rat was like, this guy stops time to move out of a way, and the rat doesn't think like, oh, he's gonna teleport. He goes, I know this guy can stop time. I know what's gonna happen. I've seen this before. The rat's like, I've seen this before.
The Rat's like, my family was from Egypt.
This is Dio's pet rat.
Yeah, this rat's like, I remember that one
This
time in
rat's a
Cairo.
descendant. This rat's a descendant of one of
Hey,
Dio's
remember the
rats.
time?
The rat has a family got cut away.
The rat's like one of Dio's ugly deformed kids in part 6.
No. I'd put rat.
I really like Rat. Rat's anywhere in B for me.
I think he's a low B.
Yeah.
I think he's under lovers.
Lovers is more interesting because of the Steely Dan.
Yeah, the rat. It's just a rat.
Oh, I love Harvest. I love Shigeki.
Shigeki's a little twerp, and I love him.
I love Harvest. Harvest is they basically ripped this stand off in part. This is not a spoiler. This doesn't
Oh, yeah.
have anything to do with the. In part 8, this has nothing to do with the story. This is this random bit where Josuke, but part 8, that's confusing. Don't even worry about it. And then his brother Joshu go to this area called Shakedown Street, which is basically a street has a stand, but the street stand is just Harvest. It is like the exact same thing, and it's so funny because the Harvest is like they move all the leaves in the same way Harvest does. It's really funny.
Yeah, and it's just a small collection of little bug guys.
It's Pikmin.
Yeah,
it's
dude,
literally
it is Pikmin.
Pikmin. I like Pikmin more than a Tomb.
Yeah.
But that I think underbites the dust is fine.
We're already in
like
spoiler
Emperor
territory.
more.
We're already in spoiler territory. Shigeki's death was tough. That was a tough watch.
Oh yeah.
This was brutal.
Especially the part where he's like, I just want to go home because he's special needs. He's obviously special needs, and the fact that he's like, he gets exploded, his face is caving in on himself, like bleeding. He goes, I don't want him hurting my mommy. I'm not gonna tell. I'm gonna go find my friends to help me. He's and like he's crying.
Yeah,
because Yoshikage threatened his family.
That's
That part I was just like, oh man, that's awful.
It's so messed up.
Because it's because again, he's obviously
So
special needs. And the
clearly.
first thing he
So
thinks of is like,
clearly.
I don't want him to hurt my mommy. It's like, and
so
like
nice.
he used that word for word. I'm like, oh,
He's so nice.
Like, yeah, he's a little twerp.
He makes he's just trying to have
just a
fun.
kid.
He's just trying to have fun. He's like 13.
He just wanted his sandwich,
Yeah, you just trying to have a little fun. Do a
and then
little
he
gag. We've all had a
accidentally
little
found
gag.
the wrong guy.
It's so sad.
It was so sad. Cinderella is like another thing, like Pearl Jam, and because basically it's the other one who wasn't hit by a stand arrow, born with the stand. Basically, this lady's like, yeah, I can like basically do plastic surgery,
Yeah, and she just wants everyone to look good. She just wants everyone to be beautiful. That's nice.
but her gimmick is that if you do the more worse the plastic surgery is, the worse the outcome.
Yeah.
Like there's a side effect.
Yeah.
And it goes away if you learn to love yourself.
Oh,
Which is I actually kind of like it.
that's nice.
'Cause, like-
Cinderella's cool band.
Because like what's her face? Oh my God, what's
Love Deluxe goes in. Just say
Love
whatever.
Deluxe, the lady who she goes in because she wants the Koichi to fall in love with her, even though she tried to murder him.
It's Childo.
Don't just Childo. And
I'm pull up her name real quick.
she was like, "How do I get him to love me?" It's like I can change Yukako. She's like, Cinderella can change her face to be, but she has to take like some drink every 10 minutes or while this love is in effect, and she forgets. And her face gets ugly, and Cinderella goes, well, I can change your face, but it has to be like the right one.
Yeah.
And Yukiko's like, I'll let Koichi decide. And I think if I remember correctly, I think Koichi's like, this is the one I like the most, and it's the original face, but that it was a trick. They were all the original face. And Yukiko learned to love herself because it was the original face.
So
And
kind.
it's like, I kind of like that. I dig it. Even though she was, in the manga, she was literally that she did that, then immediately died.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the anime, they actually swapped it. I think this happened before Shigeki died.
Yeah. So sad.
I put this under Rat, personally.
Yeah. It's not as cool as Rat.
Or maybe above Justice.
Yeah, just put it in C tier.
No, I think it's B.
It doesn't really do anything.
Okay,
Like,
but I mean, it's like it's one of those
it's like a
ones where
nice,
it's like
fun
it's
one.
like the user's also it's really nice.
It's just we don't have enough time with the character
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah. Obviously,
I don't
she
know,
has good intentions, though.
I just really appreciate that when we get to see just stands who are just like good people and they just do good
Yeah, and
just
they're
everyday things.
Because Cinderella can't fight. That's the thing. Is that she has an ability that does the specific task given to her. But
It's fun. I love it.
Adam Hartfather's stupid.
It's so dumb.
It's
Makes
Who's
no
this one
sense.
again?
Basically,
The guy in the photo.
yeah, it's a guy takes a photo, right? And so it's not the photo itself, it's the camera. So the camera takes a picture. He is forever in said picture with you. And that picture is now locked in time and space, okay? He can mess around with things in the photo. So if you're in the photo, he can stab you and you die. So this is exactly like
Is this-
Hanged Man.
Yeah, it's just okay.
However,
You could die?
yeah.
What?
You could die.
You could what?
If you die in photo, you die in real life.
That's actually scary.
Yuki, if you
No,
lose
that-
the duel, you lose your soul. Yeah.
Dewey! What? If you lose? Yeah, I know. If I lose the duel, I lose my soul. Got it. You do? Yeah, I got it, Tristan. You lose? No. Your soul. God.
But Adam Hartfather, and then once they figure out and they just close the photo and then he can't do anything, he's just stuck in the same photo and he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he just flies around, which is never explained.
Well, no, he flies with the wind.
Is that how he does
The
it?
wind carries him, yeah.
And also he folds the photo. And also, if he's coming out of the photo, I thought he could leave the photo.
No,
but
he can't. He can't.
But
He's
no,
stuck.
but no, he can stick his head out.
Yeah,
which makes
it
no
doesn't.
sense.
Yeah, and then at some point the arrow floats and guides him.
It's weird.
It's weird. I don't really care for him or his character at all. He's like E tier.
Yeah, I could put him in F, dude. I thought he was the most boring part of part 4.
Yeah, I think
Him and his gaggle of goons that he gets, other than like
he's
Highway
the highest
Star.
in F.
No, you can put him under Empress.
No,
No, because Empress was kind of funny.
Okay, fine. We can put
Other
him
than actually
under
no,
Empress.
because I put Adam Hartfather above Empress because that gave birth to Highway Star, and Highway Star is red.
Okay, well, also the next couple of them. So so after that, when they
Boys
find
to Men.
Yoshikage Kira, they stab a bunch of people with the arrow. First one is a random kid, Boys to Man.
He plays John Ken or
Yep.
Rock Paper Scissors, and if you win, I don't remember exactly what happens.
If you win,
I'm blinded by my love for Boys to Men, the actual band. I really do love Boys to Men.
If you if you win against him, there's no repercussions. But if you lose, he steals your stand.
Oh, gotcha. They also do a very similar stand in Part 8.
Yeah,
But that's a spoiler, so I won't.
yeah. So the stand isn't that interesting. It's just basically
funny.
The kid's fun because it's
Yeah.
a little kid and literally it's.
Wait, was this the kid who for some reason had like a really ugly like was a mole or like a cave in his
No,
face?
a hole. It's
Yeah,
a hole
the
in his face.
That's where it steals the stands.
So basically, the kid, if this was with anyone, the episode would be bad. But they paired him with Rohan, and literally the first time the kid shows up, I'm pretty sure Rohan like smacks the kid and is like, "Go away,
Go away, you're ugly.
yeah, go away. I'm on an investigation to find where Yoshikage Kira is." And the kid's like, "No, do rock paper scissors," and he like throws the kid. It's so funny. And it's like a little kid doing this like it's a grown man.
It's a pretty fun stand. It's in the same. It's like in the same vein of a Darby stand, where like these select things need to happen.
Yeah, but like if Darby went up against the whole cast and it was interesting. This kid went up against Rohan. If he went up against like Koichi, it would not be an interesting episode, like at all. If he went up against anyone, it's specifically because he was paired with Rohan.
I don't understand. I like when stands like to have a name that has something to do with what they're going for. Boys to Men have nothing to do with
Rock paper scissors.
at all.
No, not one bit. No, not one bit.
And I do love Boys to Men, dude. Love Boys to Men.
So I would say he's D.
Yeah, I can live with that.
I would say under High Priestess.
I could put him on the lock.
Ooh, that's a little mean.
No, okay, because I like it more than Acton, baby.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I like Acting Baby more because at least that's a catalyst for one of the better episodes in the show. Like, period.
Also, it has like repercussions. Boys to Men is like Darby, but with a less interesting character.
That's fine.
It's just I think under High Priestess, it hitting the middle of both of you is the centrist Boys to Men. Earth, Wind, and Fire by the kid who's
An alien. I like it. I thought it was way more interesting if he was an alien.
Yeah, I don't like the idea that it's a stand. If it was his alien powers, it'd be funny. But I also do like the fact that if he was, let's say he was a kid and that was his stand, and he's just a freaking weirdo, that'd also be really funny.
Yeah. Though I love they do it. Another thing they do better in Part 8, actually. They do a very similar stand, a little more interesting in Part 8 and Part 7. He's kind of just like the guy with the rope guy.
Oh,
he's just like
oh my god,
what's his name? Mountaineer. Or something?
Mountain Man Tim.
Yeah, Mountain Man Tim. He's just like Mountain Man Tim, and it's not as cool.
Basically, Earth, Wind, and Fire, he can transform into any inanimate object.
Yeah, but most of the time it's used to like float himself around weirdly.
Well, yeah, but he also gave Josuke bounce shoes. He turned it to cheating
dice.
die.
Yeah, he turned to dice in the Highway Star episode.
I think it's like a C tier.
Yeah,
I would.
it doesn't really do much.
I put him above Hierophant Green.
Yeah,
I never liked that guy. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I like the idea that
I like
he's just a
him.
weirdo.
I like him as a character.
It's just that he's a little freak who
Yeah.
if he's not an alien, I like the idea that he's a little freak who thinks he's an alien.
Yeah.
But if he's not if he is an alien, I like also the fact that I like also that they never explained this.
Yeah.
Highway Star.
I really like Highway Star.
Is a banger.
Great episode. Great pair of episodes.
Basically, what is it? It's a room. Basically, he forms a room, and if you touch the room or do anything with the room, it sends a tracker, which is the
It's made of feet, of purple feet, and
Yeah.
they follow you.
and it's faster than a car.
And they make the most satisfying sound.
It was like a.
It's just super satisfying.
And
Imagine
you
if it
can
was like Squidward.
That would make me upset. That would really make me upset because I love the sound it makes. It's like ASMR to me.
It's so good, and and Stan's good, but the user being this biker with like a cheerleader squad surrounding him.
That is the funniest thing in the whole show is that he is the most annoying guy ever. And for some reason, he has these like a group of girls constantly following him. Is really funny.
It's so funny. It's so funny, and it's like it's even better because it's like he also has this weird natural ability to just pick up scents everywhere without Highway Star. But Highway Star, if he smells something, Highway Star can now track it. So if he smells like there was a dog here about exactly 35 minutes ago, Highway Star can then go to follow the scent without
There was a
him.
dog here. I have to kill it.
There's when Josuke finally catches him, so Highway Star, the guy is injured from a motorcycle crash, and he gets healed by Josuke and then beat up again and thrown out a window. It's so funny.
Man, you wouldn't beat up a poor invalid, would you? I know you're not that cowardly. If you did, you couldn't call yourself a man.
To prevent that nightmare, I've taken the liberty of fixing you up. Well, look at that. You can move. Congrats, you're completely healed.
He's funny. He's
Great character, and he's in the episode with Enigma. He's in the
Yeah,
Enigma
I
fight.
think this is a low A for how creative it is.
Yeah.
And the character really bumps it. I think it's under Chili Pepper.
Yeah, and I like it's kind of based on the song Highway Star.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's good. I mean,
Stray Cat is of no. It doesn't. I don't care. It's based on a good song and band. Stray Cat Strut, great song.
but Stray Cat's
Poison.
just a dead cat that turned into a flower that shoots air bullets.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
It's cool. I just hate how it's like, oh yeah, Killer Queen, can you just open yourself in this convenient compartment now?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. So,
But if you think about it, all stands are kind of empty. Like that kind of made sense to me on a completely like.
I mean, well, yeah, because like they're ghosts.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean, yeah, but he
nothing.
like opened himself.
Yeah, but stands. Okay, there's
Oh,
two
what
rules.
what is stopping you from changing what your stand looks like?
What the
Does it just
you're
have
changing will. That's
Yeah,
what
you
the
just have
axe
someone
Does
to
it just have
Sure.
enough willpower? You're just like, I like this cat, and then it just opens.
Well, yeah, because he's insane.
No,
Okay, I mean,
okay.
alright.
There's two rules. Stand can touch another stand, and stands aren't made of anything. Like if you don't have a stand, you can't touch a stand. So he can touch a stand because he's another stand. He can theoretically. There's nothing inside of Killer Queen. He is just Killer Queen.
Also, Stray Cat's a physical item because he's a dead cat.
Yeah.
The user's dead. It's the flower. So the Killer Queen's just holding a flower in his body.
And there's a bunch of stands that do that. A bunch of stands hold stuff. There's a whole show.
Yeah, don't you remember when Star Platinum picked up Iggy?
Yeah, I mean,
Or when
no,
the world picked up the bullets.
I'm just upset that he opens himself up.
Oh, okay. Like there's just like room in the trunk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing inside of him.
I mean, I get that there's nothing inside of him, but what do you mean you just open up his just like abs or whatever? Just like,
Wouldn't
we
it be
don't need
really
that.
funny if it was part of Killer Queen that he just has this empty compartment and Yoshikage Kira's like, what am I gonna do with this? And then like he finds Stray Cat and he goes, bro, I know what I could do with this.
The whole time
I think
he's
it would
like,
be a really funny bit if they showed that before, where he tried to put the hand in there, but just fell.
Yeah, it just felt like,
what if the whole time? What if the whole time he's like, why do I have that? What does that even exist for?
And he goes, dude, I know I get
It
it.
would be funnier if he kept other stuff in there. It'd be like he opened it up and he pulled something out like constantly, and then he just put
Oh my
something in
god,
there.
like he hid the sandwich he liked from that bakery in
Yeah,
there.
he was like, or he put you know what would make more sense? What if sheer heart attack came from there? That would have made marginally more sense than him just having one.
Well, if I take this sheer heart attack out, I could put the cat in. Like that's good.
He leaves sheer heart attack at home for this cat.
What if instead of just like opened up like a track and like Killer Queen had to like be on its like knees or something, it just
like an 8-track?
Yeah, like it's just like opened up. It's like a hanger, like jerk. It's like rolling down.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be cool.
Like he's just sitting there, like as he's getting beaten by Josuke, he goes, "Shoot! I left my tank at home," and then the tank's like sitting there, like with a bowl of popcorn, watching TV.
Dude, he's about to leave the house. He's like, the tank or the bubble thing, the tank or the bubbles.
And he sat there. He goes today. He's like, oh wait, and like him dying. I so could have fit both of them in there. Now that I think about it.
Oh, I was never good at Tetris.
Oh, gee. Oh, if I put the tank in on the top, it could have.
He's like, I have this tank upside down slot on my hand for the tank.
This whole bit is better than Stray Cat. This is like a low C. This has to be.
It's fine. I mean, it's fine. I guess
it's fine.
I love Superfly.
I like it. Hold on.
Oh, wait, we're not still on Stray Cat.
Stray Cat. I like it more than Aqua Necklace. I'm gonna be real.
Aqua Necklace is just Geb. I like it more than Love Deluxe actually, and Majestic.
Yeah,
it's
you know
ability
what?
cool. It's a cool
fine.
ability that is ruined by the fact that it's just awkwardly in Killer Queen.
Well, actually, yeah. Well, first he doesn't start in Killer Queen. Killer Queen fights and he goes, wait a sec, and then
it's cool.
I like the design of he uses it to make bubbles that blow up.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. But
I love Superfly.
Superfly is really cool. It's just the user's not that interesting.
Yeah.
But technically speaking, Superfly doesn't have a user.
Yeah.
It's just a telephone tower that one person mandatorily has to be in.
I like that I love the design of when Josuke and Okuyasu punch it and then it comes back out at them. That looked really cool.
It's cool. I think it's it has to be B tier. It has to be B tier. I think
don't you give everybody on this show an S? Like everyone gets their one S.
But do you want to use this for every single part? Because this is going to go across every part, dude. When we do 5 and 6, do you really want to use Superfly as your S?
Yeah, you get
right
one
now.
S.
You're not going to be able to use it for another part.
I didn't use Crazy Diamond as S. That was just an S.
I mean, I think we agreed.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Killer Queen too. Like, just let me look down. Let's just get a sneak peek.
I know I'm going to use my S on. Bohemian Rhapsody. That's one of my favorite stands. Actually, no.
This is just same incident as last time, where like my character that I really liked was already S anyway. Which is why do you want to use your Hail Mary? Which is why Superfly's going in S.
All right, we're not. It's going under Pet Shop, but you must. If you want it higher, you got to provide an argument of why it's better than Pet Shop.
I agree. That's where it should be.
It's not better than Pet Shop. It's not better than Pearl Jam. It's not better than any of those stands. I like it too. I don't like Enigma that much. I think it's a good fight, but I don't think is Enigma.
What did Enigma even do? It's if you answered 3 questions that he asked.
I don't remember all the rules, but I remember it would move things.
Like you would be folded into paper.
I'm pulling it up. Hold on.
Remember when Josuke beat the crap out of him so bad he turned him into a book?
Yeah, that was awesome. Enigma is the stand of trueness, yada, 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 yada. It has the ability to seal objects and people into pieces of paper through visual symptoms of fear.
That's what it was. He tries to find what you're scared of, and then you break and turn to paper. And he had Highway Go-Go help him because he could fold himself into the paper too.
Gotcha.
I think it's creative.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun one actually. I don't love the design.
I like it more. Yeah, the design's just the power is cool. I think he's above Justice.
Yeah. Because
the fight's cool, the ability's cool. And now the last one that we know of, Cheap Trick, I
could live with that at S. I like it at A. I love Cheap Trick. I think it was a very fun one. It was a great episode.
But it's just a yokai that exists already.
A yokai?
And it's not better than
there's a yokai story about the guy who doesn't want you to see his back. I'm pretty sure he's based off that story.
Huh, that's cool.
It's just a yokai.
Yeah, but I like the band. I like it.
I don't like this stand itself more than most things in B.
Yeah, I think it's a low. I think I would.
As a matter of fact, I think I like Rat and Cinderella more. Like maybe we have to do C. I'm sorry.
It's a
low
than
B. But yeah, I think this is good for now. I guess that means me and Justin have to binge part 6.
Finally.
And then you're reading part 7 and we're getting back to it.
No, because then I have to read part 8. Oh, no.
Didn't they just announce the anime?
Yeah, but you're gonna wait a year and a half, maybe 2.
It's gonna take a year and a half for someone to edit this.